Oh! Oh god, stop the music. Stop the music. Hi! Hi everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. First little difference you'll notice is I did add on-screen chat, finally. I've been doing no on-screen chat for like over 2 years, and now all your secrets are revealed. You can't get away with saying shit in chat anymore. On-screen chat! Now I have to keep in mind that I don't have to, like, read chat messages as much, because, like, I can just reply to them and people will see what I'm replying to. Super Mario in real life. But hi everyone. Welcome to tonight's stream. It is puzzle night, everyone. We're gonna be playing some Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 tonight. Something I've been very excited about doing. I told myself I wouldn't do it until the game finishes updating. I mean, that doesn't matter for the story mode. I didn't really have to do that for the story mode, but if I want to show off, like, anything else in the game, it's good to have all the updates in. But I hope you're all having a good night. I hope you're all having a good Thursday. It's almost the weekend, baby. I'm a little fucked up right now, because I keep getting lost in the Popeyes sauce. I had Popeyes again tonight. I had some of the leftovers we had. So, like, I might, like... But it's so good that I don't even care. But, yeah. We should... let's just get started. Yeah, I'm having a little Popeyes moment. Now, since I won't really be looking over at OBS as much, you guys are gonna have to tell me if, like, where I put chat is appropriate. Especially on, like, an HD thing like this, where, like, the game takes up the entire screen. I think at the bottom might be fine for now. But I'm not sure. Let me know if you want me to move it somewhere else. If there's a better place for chat. I need to be able to hear the game also. Put monitor output. I never played Tetris. I don't know, like, anything about Plock other than it has, like, one of the greatest soundtracks of all time for, like, no reason. They, like... Okay, I forgot that, like, fucks up. The menu here sucks. Sorry. No, turn auto difficulty off. It's just the menu. It's just the menu.
Where am I? And while we're at it, who am I? This feeling, it's growing inside me.
I think they increased the speed
sense of duty.
Of the text.
That's right.
Oh, so hi, Satan-sama, welcome.
Marl. Yeah, it's all coming back to me. It's just like you said.
Welcome, welcome.
My powers are meant to serve the world.
I'm doing pretty good, thank you for asking. I'm doing pretty great.
There's only one thing.
Excited to be able to stream some Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. It's gonna be fun. And I'm definitely not being possessed to say that. A Puyo Tetris battle. But, yeah, if you guys watched my Puyo Puyo Tetris 1 stream, well, I'll let the story explain itself. I think they increased the speed of the text in story mode, because one of my complaints about this game, and it was a big fucking complaint, was the text was so slow. It's been a whole 20 hours since your last stream, Morgan. Share your life story. I was born in New Jersey.
It's actually kind of boring. It'd be more fun if something.
That's not true. I was not born in New Jersey. I was born in New York. I'm going to die in New York, probably. That was a reference to an old Germa video. Fucking, what was it? It was like Jersey Boys in Century Town.
Peaceful day, right?
Where they were just kind of like, where did it all begin for you?
Huh?
I was born in New Jersey.
Oh my!
And they just kept, like, saying that, but in increasingly fucked up voices. I hate when this happens to me, personally.
Where am I?
Someone bursting out of the sky happens to me far too often.
Well, Can't say I expected something like this. Hey, Mr. Tight Clothes Skydiver? Are you okay? Beep.
It's like the last game never happened.
Yellow guy.
Yeah, I'm fine. Thanks. Captain's report. We've been summoned here by the Keeper of Dimensions. X. We appear to have
Hate
crash
it when
landed.
people burst.
We've done so right
Do
in front
not
of a
look
young
up
girl with
explosions, then.
unusual hair.
Don't look up explosions.
Is he reporting to that yellow ball? Hey, you seem like you're doing all right. Oh, hang on. Haven't we met before?
You know, I was actually thinking the same thing.
T. Oh, glad to see you were able to land safely.
Hey, you with the weird outfit.
Well, we might get to see. We might get to see some like lasers when they do the special Tetris move, or the Puyo combo.
Familiar yourself, now that I think about it. But enough distractions. I've got to figure out what's going on. Between this guy with the super tight clothes and this yellow fluff nugget,
This guy is fucked up. This guy's a dad.
how the heck am I supposed to process what's going on?
I'm sorry, but there's no time
This
to
man's
explain.
is a father.
Ringo, T. I know this is
Kingdom
sudden,
Hearts.
but I need you two to battle.
Okay, sure.
He really does look like a
It's
Kingdom
just
Hearts
like that old
character.
saying goes, when
I don't
things
know if he has
make
like
sense,
comically large
battle until
shoes,
they
but
do.
that would like seal the deal.
That's gotta be why you want us to battle, right?
I would not be able to tell you that because I'm not the kind of freak who's paying too much attention to
course.
X's
Whenever a problem
clothing.
presents itself,
His
the only
shoes.
solution is to battle.
Pee 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 pee!
Yeah, Rico wears
Hey, they're
pants.
pretty sharp.
Well, you said it best yourself. Now,
I think it would be funny to stream Kingdom Hearts one of these
Let's
days.
do
I think
this.
I own
Puyo
the
Puyo
original
time.
Tetris time.
on PS2 and also Kingdom
It's
Hearts
on.
2.
Huh?
But I never got very far in either of them. But maybe they would be one of those things where like
He doesn't play Puyo
I play
Puyo,
them on stream and then I actually
She
get
doesn't
through
play
them.
Tetris?
But that's... Oh no, we're starting!
Oh, it's gotta explain versus to me. I'm using the Swagger 2 account right now. I'm using the Swagger 2 account right now because I already have a completed save file of this. A bit of an odd combo I'm doing right now. A bit weird. I'm not very good at Puyo Puyo. I said this on the last time I streamed Puyo Puyo Tetris. I'm not a good Puyo Puyo player. But I'll try. I'll try my best.
Solved it. Got it.
Yeah, that's not much of a combo. Oh well, I tried.
Solved it. Solved it. Got
No,
it.
these are like nothing combos. I'm doing a lot of nothing combos right now.
Solved it. Got it. Solved.
Okay, that was better. That was better. Yeah, get that Popeye's leftovers. This shit's good. Also, I'm only gonna really be able to communicate with chat during, cutscenes and stuff, because this is a very attention-heavy game. Ooh. Ooh. That was something.
Solved it. Got it.
That was better.
Solved it.
Die, T. Please. 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 Thank you.
I'll do better next time.
T has gotten a Tetris in all this time. What a loser. Yeah, he's like the fucking Tetris king. He got one Tetris. Come on, T. This is fucking amateur. I, like, lose to everyone in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 online. I still play Tetris better than you do.
Instead of Puyo's. Huh, and I wasn't half bad myself.
What were those squishy blobs with faces? It appears that when 4 or more of the same color match up, they vanish.
Couldn't have described Puyo's better myself. You really are sharp. And you've got
Why are
some
you playing as
serious
Ringo
skills.
Starr?
Lining those shapes up and
He escaped
arranging them,
captivity.
made it look like a piece of cake.
He escaped captivity, and now he's the
And
owner
those shapes are what we call
of the Puyo Puyo
tetraminos.
franchise.
But first things first.
Why is your baby caught by Automod for hostility?
Allow me to properly introduce myself.
Also, I apologize if you guys get caught by Automod a lot more. I upped Automod's strictness because on-screen chat makes it so I'm like, ooh,
I'm just
I'd
a
be careful.
normal junior high student who's crazy.
I gotta
about
be more
Puyo
careful
Puyo
with what
battles.
messages get through.
Wait a second. I knew it. We have met before.
Pee-pee-pee-pee!
Excellent. You managed to restore a bit of your bond with each other.
Oh, it's the confusing outfit guy.
Yes, that's me. Anyway,
The
it'll be in
confusing
back
outfit guy.
Whew.
Although, I know this is out of nowhere.
I'm so
but
sorry,
I
Zip.
need your help.
I don't control Walgo Balgo.
Some kind of strange phenomenon is at work. It's trying to merge the worlds of Puyo Puyo and Tetris yet again.
This guy's hair
They'd
sucks.
already been separated once before.
How does he get, like, the white stripe going?
Wait. Hold it right there. Separated once before? Does that mean this isn't the first time this has happened?
This is the most
That doesn't
like
matter.
dad ever.
While the two worlds had previously merged, the circumstances this time are different. Someone is behind all this. I can sense it. If the worlds merge, we'll be consumed by unimaginable chaos. And it seems someone is intent on unleashing such
It's
chaos.
Jevil. This is an Undertale reference.
Oh,
Also, yeah,
Sorry,
he's a
this all
father.
just sounds like a huge deal. Honestly, it's kind of going over my head, but please, go on.
Ringo, T, I need the two of you to work together. You need to discover what
Yeah, the
can
Puyo
prove
Puyo
this
art
cosmic
style doesn't really lend itself well to older characters.
You're what now? Jeez, I didn't mean to yell at him, but what the heck? So abrupt. Hang on, Mr. Fancy Suspenders. Are you going to help us or not?
I'm sorry, Ringo, but I have matters of my own to tend to.
Ringo say
An
hell.
important task I need to take
Ringo
care
say more swears. We gotta jack
of.
up
With
the
that,
age
I must
rating.
return to my post.
If they let Ringo say one
I know we'll
fuck,
see each other again, but
they have to
now,
make the game rated T, right? Isn't that how it works? Like in a rated T game, you get like
I
one
must leave it in
F-bomb
your
and that's
hands.
it.
Find out who's behind all this.
Pee-pee!
Or is that how TV ratings work?
Well, better get started.
You're handling this quite well.
Yep, I stay calm during extreme situations. It's a strong
Yeah, that's
suit of
movie
mine.
ratings.
Besides, I can already
Yo,
tell
I
this
just
is going to be
that
one
reminded
wild
me that
adventure.
like back in the day, like when Detective Pikachu wasn't
I'm so
out yet,
pumped.
fucking
Do this!
there is the rumor going around that Detective Pikachu was gonna be PG-13, and people were like, oh my god, are they gonna let fucking Pikachu
curious, I
say
must
one
say.
F-word?
I can't tell my left from my right, Miss.
Are they gonna let
Strange.
Pikachu say
I'm
one
given an
swear
unreasonable task.
in an official Pokemon-made movie? But then it got revealed later that it was just
Yet
PG.
here I stand, undone.
Detective Pikachu's a good movie, also. They cut it from the film. I'd love to hear your story. I'm gonna have to, like, readjust. Once again, I have to readjust to the fact that I don't have to read directly from chat as much. I can just respond.
I'm here! Okay, so, we've been asked, politely, to basically save the world. All we have to do is find someone without any clue what they look like or where they are. Where do we even start?
I'd say T fits the bill.
Now that you mention it, what we've been entrusted with is on a much grander scale than we are.
Oh boy, funny
Maybe
bad video.
undaunted isn't the right mindset. Might want to be a little daunted.
Then first things first, we must find others who are willing to help us.
Good thinking. Let's do that. Heep heep beep beep beep. Got anyone in mind, T?
In fact, I do. I've been sending out transmissions.
Oh
via-
god.
Unfortunately, communications seem to be taking a while.
Beep beep. So this little yellow ball, has the ability to send out transmissions?
That's right. O's my trusty sidekick.
Oh my god.
You'll get a problem.
That reminds me of, like, when I fucking...
Okay.
When
Then
I
let's
would,
get my
like,
friends to
watch,
help us
like, dumb videos from the
We're dragging
internet.
along on this sketchy quest
Like, I
for
watched,
who
like,
knows what.
Kick-Ass Mario, or whatever it was called.
Interesting choice of words.
Come on, let's go find them.
Oh god, that sucks. I would watch videos like that. I would watch, like, all these internet flash cartoons and stuff. And I would watch, like, Kick-Ass Mario or whatever it was called, and I would watch... I remember there's one specific one called Ends of the World. And it was, like, a flash cartoon about, like, everyone in the world being like, oh my god, the world's ending.
This is
And I
Margaret,
remember, like,
fellow
I think it
classmate
was
and my
Australia,
childhood
they
friend.
just uttered WTF. And I said that
Hey,
to, like,
everyone.
while I was in a group with, like, a bunch of first graders. I was first grade. And I was just like,
Then we should ask you to
WTF?
help us.
And the teacher was like, please do not
Though
fucking say that.
I'm not sure
She
how
didn't
to
say the
explain a
fuck.
rather complex
I said that.
situation to him.
I don't consider Brawl Taunts
Hey,
canon. I don't
Let's have
consider a
Puyo
Curbifer
Right here, right now. And
a
put your heart
Curbifer
into it.
production canon.
What?
Yeah, you've got to speak the right language to get through to him. The language of Puyo battles.
I don't think it works that way.
Sure, let's do it.
All right, straight to the point.
Yeah, Maguro's chill.
Ready? It's Puyo time.
Crowley Jefferson. Oh god. Alright. Once again, Puyo is not my strong suit. I'm better at Tetris. But let's try and make something happen. Let's make some miracles.
Solved it. Got it.
Oh, I almost got the yellow combo in there, too. That was a pretty decent combo. Oh my god, I would love to play Tetris and Gmod.
Solved it. Solved it.
I kind of screwed this up a little bit. That's fine, I still got a decent combo out of it.
How'd that happen?
That was perfect.
I think I get it now. So some mysterious guy shows up out of the blue and tells you that the world's in serious trouble. And now you, T, and his little yellow companion,
I like that
O,
Maguro
are
has a
on mission.
star after all his
Mission to find out
sentences.
who's
I think
behind
someone
all
in
the
chat
bizarre
should have
stuff
that
going on.
typing quirk.
But you don't have a single clue to guide you.
I don't consider typing quirks a Homestuck thing.
Now to
I
find-
think that's just a natural part of being a human online. Is that you will have your own way of saying things. Doug Bowser! Yeah, if Doug Bowser ever comes back from the grave, we'll
way
tell
you
Doug Bowser to
communicate,
start putting stars
it's
at
on
the end of his
another level.
sentences.
And listening to you go over our predicament.
Literally, though.
making my
How
head
is he
spin.
doing that with his mouth?
So So much for being undaunted, huh?
At any rate, count me in to help you out.
Booyah! Makaro joined Ringo and T's party.
What?
Alright, let's keep it up. We've got more friends to find.
We gotta start the friend team.
Wait a minute. What's our next destination?
T has no idea where he's Yeah, like Ringo. T's never been in this world before. He doesn't know where the hell he's heading.
You're facing me.
Okay, I gotta beat Risakuma. Yo, this is just like
look,
Persona
there's
5,
Reese.
though.
See that upperclassman standing over there?
Oh, I forgot to mention this.
That's the one.
Something funny that's happened in the Tamagotchi Smash Island. I talked a little bit about something that happened there in the Discord
Ringo?
server, but
Maguro?
one thing that's happened since the last time I've streamed is the Joker from Persona 5 talked about, like, how my hair is ugly,
Probably.
I see.
and I was like, no,
What in the world is
I'm not standing by that. If you don't like this food I'm giving you, I'm gonna fucking bald you. And guess what
And
happened?
you probably won't either.
The Joker from Persona 5 is currently bald.
What kind of logic is that?
Yeah, Olimar's
I suppose it doesn't
adultery
matter what
moment.
he is, as long as we can trust him.
The only married man on that island, and he's the
Of course
first
we
one who
can.
goes to
This
trying
is
to
the
marry
best.
someone.
He acts just as flashy as he looks, let me tell ya.
Yeah, I took his
But
wig.
above all else, he's passionate about truth, science, and the pursuit of love.
Yeah,
I
Risakuma's
just
a
wanted to know
romantic.
whether or
You can
not
tell
we
because
can
he's a bear. And a squirrel. He's both at the same time.
At last, my grand experiment is in its final phase. My life's work has all led up to this moment, this experiment. I cannot let it fail. It will not fail.
He's conducting an experiment?
I certainly hope a random stranger doesn't try to talk to me. That would surely shatter my concentration. And then who knows what might blow up.
That doesn't sound even a little bit safe.
Well, go talk to him, T.
No way! Didn't you hear a word he said?
Pee. It's fine, trust me. Reese is all about reverse psychology.
But
I don't think that's true, Ringo.
No buts. Go on.
excuse me?
Huh? A random stranger is trying to talk to me. My concentration, I'm tremendously disturbed now.
Why are you narrating everything?
Kaboom! I don't know who you are or where you're from.
But I will kill you.
Full responsibility for blowing up my experiment. Now, prepare yourself.
For what?
Yeah, I enjoyed the
This
uncharacteristically
is the perfect
high-pitched
chance for you to try your
shriek.
hand at Puyo
I don't
Puyo.
even think it's uncharacteristic of T. I think he would do that a lot.
Are we having a Puyo Puyo battle?
If he does that just from talking to Risakuma, he definitely does that all the fucking time. Yeah. Alright. Man, this is nothing so far. This is kind of dog shit.
There!
I guess I could fix it up a little bit with that. How come Risakuma gets to do Tetris and I don't? I've been nice. I'm so kind all the time. Video game!
There!
Oh, I did this in the wrong... No, wait, I didn't. Kinda? No, I think I fucked it up.
Well, well.
There! Yeah!
Yeah, I fucked it up.
Not good.
There! Yeah!
Not good. Tenderness.
Oh boy.
Well, well. Tetris!
There! Yeah!
Nice. Did that kill him?
Stay away.
Almost. I'm gonna send you to the fucking stratosphere, Risakuma.
Ah! Ah!
There! Yeah!
Send him to the Shadow Realm.
There!
Goodbye. Nope.
What a poor result.
I never
Go to
back
hell,
down.
buddy. Alright, these matches will go much faster now that we're reaching the Tetris portion of this world.
Interesting. You seem to know a thing or two about love yourself.
What?
Thanks.
Ringo, don't just stand there. Introduce me to this love prodigy already.
I don't even remember if Risakuma had a thing about, like, love in the last game. I don't know what the hell this guy is talking about.
And that yellow guy over there, Izzo.
Very good, very good. I believe I've heard all I need. I'd be more than happy to help you out.
You rock! Thanks, Reese.
Hey, Maguro.
What's up?
On a scale of 1 to 10, how strange is all this in your world?
Way beyond 10, that's for sure.
Weird.
EP. Alright, I'll ask again, just for the record. Maguro, Reese, have either of you noticed anything out of the ordinary? Or maybe someone suspicious?
Well, I don't know if suspicious is the right word, but I saw this girl wearing a big red hat. I think she was over in the shopping district.
I happened to see something in the shopping district myself. If I'm not mistaken, it was a young lady in blue armor accompanied by a yellow creature. She didn't look particularly threatening, though.
What?
Do they sound familiar, Ringo?
Maybe.
Normally people don't say
You're talking
what
about
if they
what
don't
thing we're
recognize
talking
someone.
Then we have nothing to worry about. Though I am curious why they're here.
Then let's go find them.
My doggies are sarking.
Yeah!
What's wrong
You
with
go
them?
on ahead. I've got some experiments to run. The world is behaving in peculiar ways, and I intend to find out why.
If that's the case, then I'll stay and help too. I'll see you later, Ringo.
Got it. Thanks.
Okay, no time to waste.
To the shopping district. Hee-hee!
You're facing me.
Mystery girl appears.
It's the shopping district. We're here.
There are so many different pieces on exhibit.
Yeah, the VA work in this is not bad at all. It was pretty not... It wasn't great in Puyo Puyo Tetris 1, but I think they've done a much better job with the directing here. It's definitely, like,
We spend most of our days on
noticeably
board the
better.
starship. We rarely ever go out.
Granted, this is only really the third Puyo Puyo game that's been
Oh, man, a
localized.
starship?
The
Sounds so awesome.
first one was Puyo Pop
I'm so
Fever,
lucky. I wish I could ride around
or
in a
whatever the
starship.
GameCube one was, and oh my god, that localization is so dry. I don't know if it's the actual game itself that's like super dry, it might be. But I was just like, oh my
You
god.
mean it? Aw, yeah, that's
This is,
all the
like,
motivation
raw.
I need. Time to find our culprit. Maybe we'll get lucky and find them around here somewhere. I imagine they'd be wandering around, mumbling about worlds merging. You know, some total weirdo who's gone completely bonkers.
I mean, I don't think the voice work in
As if
Sonic
something
is
so
that bad.
astronomically improbable could ever.
I have not seen Yakuza 7's voice acting.
Of the worlds. Fun.
Is that?
Our culprit?
I think the main problem with Sega... Yeah, they're inconsistent.
Excuse me, miss. I've got kind of a weird
I would
feeling.
yeah, I would say
You
inconsistent
wouldn't
is a
happen
good
to be
way
in
to put
the
it.
world merging business, would you?
Oh my god, speaking of Sonic, so Sonic is a DLC character in this game, and by DLC I mean free DLC. All the DLC in this game is free. But Sonic is a DLC character in this game. This is the last performance of Sonic by Roger Craig Smith. This is the literal last performance of Roger Craig Smith as Sonic.
There are a bunch of Puyos and Tatsuninos.
Yeah!
It seems we must clear them out.
Because they just announced, like, oh, we're replacing Roger Craig Smith. Literally, they announced that, like, a couple, like, not even a month or two after they put Sonic in Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. Roger Craig Smith had no idea this would be his last gig as Sonic. Yeah. I mean, put it like this. Was Sonic Forces the send-off Roger Craig Smith would have wanted? That's the send-off I would have liked. Sonic Forces is the funniest game in the world. Man, I'm playing like dog shit right now. What's going on? What is this incomprehensible stack I'm making? This is the stack you make if you've never played Tetris before. And you don't know you're supposed to clear the blocks.
Solved it. Solved it. Solved it.
Well, at least the incomprehensible stack is good for getting combos. But still, it's great.
Spin attack.
I need to study more.
Sonic
I
did
never
this.
back down.
I feel bad for Jason Griffith specifically, because, like, how did I do that so fast? That's just how I play
That should
Tetris.
be the last.
There are people who play faster than me,
Yeah.
if you could believe that.
We lost her trail.
That was like bad
At least we were
gameplay
able
from
to
me.
get a good look at her. That counts as a win.
She certainly was quick.
But, like, poor Jason Griffith was, like, seen as, like, the bad, like, the worst Sonic voice.
Righto.
I mean, granted, at the time it was
That's why he
between,
sensed a suspicious presence.
him and,
That's why he sent us.
Ryan Dramad. Also, that's not
that's
true.
the case,
Jason
then let's
Griffith's
get
first game was Shadow the
We've
Hedgehog,
got a job to get done.
which is not much better.
Hee-hee!
Yeah, he was the voice in Shadow the Hedgehog.
You're facing me.
Shadow the Hedgehog was what... Yeah, fucking, like, Shadow the Hedgehog...
Oh no!
Was it Sonic Rush? It might have been Sonic Rush. It was either... that. Still, like, both are kind of weird. Sonic Rush is weird because that's a handheld, and Shadow the Hedgehog is weird because it's Shadow the
We
Hedgehog.
were just having a Puyo battle. Why'd I get warped again? Arl! Carbuncle! Where are you guys? Oh well. Everything will work itself out. I mean, just look at this place. This is my chance to take in the sights and do my own thing. That girl
But yeah,
over there
I
is
feel like
an
Jason
insane
Griffith
amount of
had a lot
positivity.
more going for him than people gave him credit for. I think especially by the end of his time as Sonic, like, he had really, like, mastered what he wanted to do with the character.
That's right, it's me, Ringo. I had a feeling
Shadow
it was
the
you.
Hedgehog's supposed
Not sure
to
what
be...
you're doing out here,
oh, trying to be Sonic Adventure 3 makes a lot of sense.
Besides, a girl in a red Puyo hat could only be
Remember... Oh, God. Flame Wars.
Amity. And I'm gonna be a great magician.
Yeah, Ringo's a little rude. She likes to be a little
There it
rude
is,
sometimes.
your signature catchphrase. I'm really glad you're here, Ringo.
Arl used to be a very rude character, okay? We haven't seen Arl yet, but Arl used to be a super fucking rude character. She would just, like, shit-talk people right to their goddamn faces.
He promised to let me ride in his
But, like, she's
starship
super
one day.
nice in the newer
Even
games.
tea.
Back in the old days, before Puyo Puyo was even a franchise, they let Arl
Let's
cut
stick to
people's
basic
heads off.
introductions for now, shall we?
You fucking suck!
And believe
Real
me,
line
there's a
from
lot
Arl,
more than just
from
being
Puyo
cute
Puyo
and
1.
all. Beep, beep, beep.
Oh god, I remember Kirby's Avalanche. I played a little bit of that back in the day. I also played a little bit of Dr. Robotnik's Bean Beam Machine.
Allow me to
Yeah,
introduce
Kirby was
myself.
just an
My name is
asshole
T.
in that game.
I'm the captain of the SS Tetra.
Kirby was just
I
like
commit
a
myself
dick.
daily to Tetris battles in order to...
Tetris. Why does that sound so familiar?
Perhaps it'll be quicker to simply show you. This is how it's done.
Whoa!
It's funny that they just like put Puyo Puyo 2 on
It's
Switch
actually
Online
a
instead of Kirby's
little different,
Avalanche.
Amity.
But they didn't even bother to translate Puyo Puyo 2, so it's just like, you have no idea what's going on in the story. But I mean, if you want to play like basic Puyo Puyo with your friends, like, it's fine.
Here I go!
Let's battle.
I'd say this game is a better option if you want to play Puyo Puyo, but if you don't have Puyo Puyo Tetris $2, well, it's there. Okay, hold on. I have to move, like, where my Switch is positioned, because I need, like, the full view. Problem is, like, my Switch blocks off part of the view. I just moved it. It is currently laying down. It'd be very funny if it just, like, got out of the dock. Because this is not how you should be using your Switch at all.
Here I go! Whoopsie!
Spin attack.
Come on, Amity, die. Come on, Amity, go down. Really fun joke for you to do, Amity, is to go down right now and die. And let me win the game. There we go.
I never back down.
Yeah, if my Switch slides out of the dock, like, we can all have a good laugh about it. Is Puyo Puyo Tetris 1 only $10 now?
Something else.
I remember it being 20 when I bought it, like, last year.
I can't
Or at
really
the physical
explain it.
version, anyways.
I think I understand
You could probably get it on sale for $10 easy on Steam.
Oddly enough, I feel the same way.
Peep, 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 peep.
It's almost as if this isn't the first
Target
time
has it
we've
half
met.
off? Ooh.
Beep, 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 beep,
That's good to
beep,
know.
beep. Oh, right. Ringo.
It's a good game, it's a
I'm
good
looking
game.
for someone. Yeah? Well, call me crazy, but I think we're looking for the same person.
We are?
So, let's keep on searching. Okay.
By the way, how's
Make sure
the
to keep your
volume?
ears open.
How's the volume?
Listen real hard for a goo-goo.
Goo?
Okay.
Beep, beep.
Yeah, T is a professional. He's a professional. He can't look silly.
Pee, 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 pee. anything. No goo-goo on my end either.
Ringo, Amity, why do you keep saying goo goo? Should I be worried?
Yeah, it's a
How do I put it
disease.
so you'll understand.
He's a professional
let's say I
man.
was looking for you. Then I'd keep an ear out for a pee-pee sound.
He's a professional man. He's also like the age of a like middle
I
schooler.
think I get. After all, O and I are comrades for life and totally inseparable. So I suppose if one were to hear a pee-pee, then... Hey, where's O?
What do you mean?
Yeah, if someone was to see her like a
You two were
pee though,
totally
like that's so funny.
It's fine. No reason for alarm. If I know O, he probably went this way.
Pee-pee woo!
Dude, what, like that is like new joke just dropped. They're letting them say pee in games now.
Goo goo goo. We are warped in the middle of our battle with
Carbuncle
Amity.
is a hilarious little rabbit
No
creature.
idea where we are. But at least you found yourself a cute little friend, Carby. Goo! Goo 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 goo! You two sure are getting along well. Pee! Pee 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 pee! Hi there, I'm Arl. This is my best friend, Carbuncle. Carby for short.
Yeah, Arl's probably the Puyo Puyo character that people have seen around the most.
Pee 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 pee.
She's like the mascot of the series.
I wonder if he's ever had a you-know-what
What if
battle
O meant...
before.
I don't know what DreamWorks Home is like. I've never seen that movie at all.
Pee pee! Goo goo!
I don't know why I said
Really?
at all.
You have?
That's
Then
redundant.
let's commemorate this new
Gonna
friendship
have to do a
with
grammar
battle.
check on that one. I'll workshop it.
Goo? Pee 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 pee! Here we go!
It could be epic. What even was, like, DreamWorks Home about? I mean, I'm not gonna see it because this is an intense battle. Intense battle where it probably just, like, body Arl.
Ow! Ow!
That was easy.
Pee.
The main character of Home is voiced by fucking Sheldon from Big Bang Theory? My god.
What? Goo? What were those? They weren't Puyo Puyos. What were you using?
Yeah, we gotta bring back Big Bang Theory because it's so awesome when they make, like, pop culture references. It feels like Big Bang Theory completely dropped off the face of the earth once, like, the show ended. Like, it's not even, like, worth making fun of anymore. Like, nobody gives a shit.
Is that? That's Arl standing beside O. And she looks frazzled.
Yeah, dude, like...
Amity! Ringo! Get this! So during our battle earlier, his square showed up in...
Big Bang Theory equal epic sauce.
Goo! Goo goo! Goo goo goo! He's looking pretty riled up. But don't worry. I understand what you've been through. Those squares you saw doing stuff? That was Tetris! And the things that dropped out are called Tetraminos. I don't really get it. But you could have a Puyo Puyo battle with them. Isn't that amazing? Huh?
What are you fucking talking
Tetris?
about, Amity?
Tetramino? Goo goo! Goo 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 goo!
Jesse, what the fuck are you talking about?
These are T and O. T is the captain of the SS Tetra, and
Arl is
Ringo
just
and
in a
I are on quest
perpetual
to save
state
the
of
world, but
surprise.
There's someone we need to find first. So you're Arl. You're a friend of Ringo's, correct? We need your help. What do you say?
Time out!
Yeah, he's a
Wait
space
sec.
captain.
My brain's still unscrambling from the whole warping situation. And now
Maybe
Tetris?
they don't have school in Tetris World.
Save the
Maybe in
world?
Tetris World, space is all there is.
I totally get that you don't get it. As long as you get that I get that you don't get it. Not helping. Goo, goo.
Yeah, Carbuncle is a little bunny.
Well, there is a surefire way to calm your nerves. Yeah. You thinking what I'm thinking? You know it. Only if you let me take you on, that is. You're on. Let's do this, Ringo. Here we go. Puyo Puyo battle.
Also, no problem, Atticus. Enjoy that. Enjoy Yume Neko. Alright. Time to... Welcome to my stacks tutorial. I'm gonna be showing you some stacks. Fucking whatever. That's a stack. It's stack. Man, this stack is garbage. I'm building like a garbage combo here.
Solved it. Got it.
This is a combo your grandma wouldn't approve of. And your grandma's a big Puyo Puyo fan. As you know your grandma for being.
Ow. Fireball. Ow.
I might have something going on here. Ah, if I go rid of that purple.
Solved it. Solved it.
Oh, if I didn't place that purple. That would have been good.
Solved it. Ow.
Please die, Ringo. I'm embarrassing myself here. I'm having a little embarrassment moment. Thank you.
To study more. Big victory. Whew. Nothing like a good old-fashioned battle. You feeling all right now, Arl? Yep, I feel great. Good.
She's with John and George now.
Now, what we're talking about?
Rest in peace, the Beatles. Now only Paul is left,
It might take a while to
and
explain.
Paul's gonna like. I think like Paul
So let's
McCartney
walk
being
and
the
talk.
last Beatle
The way I see it,
left would be
this doesn't
worst
seem
case
like any real
scenario,
coincidence to me.
because Paul McCartney is the
There's
one
gotta be a reason
that
you
went
and
on like an
Anakin
interview
would
and
work
talked
together.
about how like he and John Lennon jacked off together, and like that is not a
Sounds like
crime
we're
that could
going on
ever be
another
forgiven. I
adventure.
don't think. I can never forgive Paul
Guess we
McCartney
gotta
for that.
team up and watch each other's
He did
backs.
make temporary secretary though.
Exactly. You catch on quick. Of course I do. I am an adventuring pro after all. Go, go, go. Well, I hope you're a listening pro because this is where things get complicated.
A temporary secretary, like... The best way I've heard temporary secretary described
I'm here.
is that it's a song that people would like if it was made by 100 Gex.
We made it back to Suzerain Junior High. And I brought Arl up to speed on the way here. This
Did
is
Paul
the next
McCartney
level
bully
stuff.
Phil Collins? Wait, hold on. I didn't even process that statement. Why the did Paul McCartney do that?
Didn't fully get
What
it
the
until
fuck?
now. So
Disrespecting
that's
my
what's
man
going
Phil
on.
Collins.
And I'm gonna give it my all.
That's reassuring to hear.
Oh, that was George? Oh, that bitch is dead, then it's fine.
Beep, 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 beep. Reese and Marlboro should be around here somewhere. They were checking the area for abnormalities.
Hey!
Okay, it was in a funny way.
Hi, Magro.
Okay, that's fine.
Stupendous timing, Ringo.
Hi, Reese. Find out anything about all the weirdness going on?
Yes, regarding that, my experiments yielded some tremendously unprecedented results.
Unprecedented how?
Please, turn around. Slowly.
That's really funny that Phil Collins just fucking hates Paul McCartney.
Me.
He could feel it, like, I trust Phil Collins above anyone else, because he could feel it calling in the air tonight.
Something's there.
Hi, Marl.
After you all
Spoiler
left, I
alert,
took
whose
it
name
upon
is Marl.
myself to investigate the anomaly. My goal was to track it down and pinpoint its location. I had to invent an entirely new device to accomplish this heroic deed. And it appears the anomaly was hiding in plain sight with you this whole time. Much like the invisible yet undeniable nature of love, I suppose.
You make it sound like
You fuck! You fuck!
But it's not. It's super creepy.
Hey there! I'm Magura. What's your name?
Me? I'm Marl.
Marl, huh? You're the one who's been watching us, right? Mind telling us why?
Why?
Paul McCartney, like, I don't know how to describe Paul McCartney in any other way than he's, like, a little unhinged.
Then everyone can battle.
Like, I feel like Paul McCartney, like,
Doesn't that
because he got so famous from the Beatles,
That's
like,
it?
he kind of just, like, does whatever the hell.
All I want is to spread fun to everyone.
God.
All the time. I just needed to whisk the worlds together to make it happen.
Like, the fact that he made, like, temporary secretary, the fact that he said that to, like, Phil Collins,
Like,
fucking, like, the time he talked about jacking off with John Lennon. I think, like, Paul McCartney is just convinced he can get away with anything, and that's why he just does whatever.
so much fun. Huh?
Ringo, watch out! Here she comes!
Whoa, hey, what the heck? We've got your back, Ringo. Yeah, we're here to help you. Appreciate it. Now let's do this.
Alright, this is skill battle. If you guys don't know what skill battle is...
I'm here.
Jesus. Yeah, she's acting a little evil about it. Marl, rude child. Hold on. I'm gonna try something.
Solved it.
I'm just gonna try and build a big stack. I saw, like, a video of this online. I'm fucking up this big stack right now. I don't want to kill Marl before I do the big stack.
Let me help. Let's give it our all. Solved it. Endless.
I'll assist you.
Wait, that was the wrong thing. Fuck! No, hold on. I have, like, there's an idea here. But I, like, completely fucked it up. I pressed the wrong button. It's why I had to do. You'll see what I'm talking about. You'll see what I'm talking about.
Let me help. Here. Solved it. Here. How about this? Let's
Oh, it only changes them at the bottom? What? Damn it. I saw, like, a thing online where it was, like, they just, like, completely, like, changed the whole field. And then you do, like, a crazy combo. I got catfished by online. I got tricked into thinking you could do crazier things in this game than you could. The original Puyo Puyo? I don't know if it's that weird. It's just kind of like Arl's like fighting people because she thinks it's funny. Arl just throwing random shit together and saying, I won now. I win now. My win. Yeah, there's a little bit of chaos.
I guess that'll do. For now.
Oh no, yeah, Satan wants to marry her for some reason in like several games. And it's bizarre. And I don't care for it.
We'll play again some other time. I can't wait. We won! I couldn't have done it without all of you. But she got away.
There was nothing we could do about that. Though she did say she wanted to play again. She likely hasn't disappeared on us for good. Yet. We mustn't slow down. Let's follow her trail.
Pee!
Fuck Satan.
No,
What's up, Amity?
that Marl girl gave
This is
me
a
the
Christian
chills.
stream. It's a Christian stream. We
so?
don't like Satan here.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Battles are
Sega
fun,
doesn't apparently
but
either because they renamed him to Dark Prince in the
But why
localization.
did it sound like the creepiest thing
I
in the
like
world
that they
when she
can
said
mention
it?
hell in like E10 games, but they can't like say
Yeah,
Satan.
You're right.
It's like you get one or the
How worlds
other.
merge together.
Like Shadow the Hedgehog, they got hell, but they ain't got a
She can do that.
Satan.
She must have some serious power on her side. She's probably keeping her real motives a secret.
Arl's like
Who knows what they could be?
I think Arl was like
Probably assume
18
she's planning
in the
something
old
super
Puyo
dangerous.
games. At least that's what I'm hoping. Doesn't make it great, but that's what I assumed. And I think like Sega just doesn't want to touch like the Puyo characters' ages with like a stick. They like I think they don't want to like think about it.
T.
Huh? S?
T. You little... What were you thinking, huh? Why would you leave me behind? Is that T's friend? This is all weirdly familiar. You're not getting off that easily. You're just a dumb king on a dumb flying tin can with a really, really dumb haircut.
She's just roasting the fuck out of T.
Okay. Well,
Jeez.
first and foremost, I'm glad to see you again too, S.
Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
Let's take some time and sort everything out, shall we?
We did it. We got to chapter 2.
And that pretty much covers it.
Yeah, like, hell is
Ringo and the
like I
others
don't
have a
know.
mission to fulfill.
Hell is like
We must
swear
track
word
down
if you were
that
like a
mysterious
toddler.
mom.
Aww.
I would
That's
consider
right.
it more of a
Should I
rude
introduce
word than straight up like a swear
Amity,
word.
Arl,
Kind of like how shut up is like one of
This
the
is
worst
S.
things you could say as a
She's
kid.
the highly
Like I
competent
consider
first
it on the
mate of
same level
SS
as like shut up. But apparently you like if you say hell, you gotta jack up the age rating.
Huh?
I am the super cute and highly competent first mate of the SS Tetra. And don't you forget it.
As I was saying, S can be a bit.
But yeah, the
she's really-
Tetris portion of the character slots, they're based on Tetris
We
blocks.
have just met us. But I can already tell there's more to
Don't
her
know what
beneath
X
the
is
surface.
supposed to be. He's just a
Deep
fucking
down,
phony.
She's just a lonely, sweet girl. Yeah, I'm getting that vibe too. How about you, Carby? Goo goo. She speaks her mind.
Yeah,
and that
X
takes
is a
guts.
freak. Fuck that guy.
Thanks, everyone.
PvP! I hope you're all having a wonderful time analyzing my personality. I bet you think you have me all figured out, don't you?
Are you?
Yeah, X is the
still
weird old
mad,
guy.
S?
Of course I am! You have no idea.
The fucking Matt
what I had to
Mercer
go
dude.
through. First, that good-for-nothing keeper of dimensions comes and snatches you up. Then I lose contact with O. Then you, Captain, I'm so boring I make dirt exciting, just show up out of nowhere. Meanwhile, I had to go through so much just to get here.
I think, like, I thought as a kid you had to
Sorry,
beat,
Ace.
like, a...
I didn't mean to make you feel so lonely.
I think, like, the fucking
What?
most wild
That's not why I'm
character
upset.
that I thought was
I
in
wasn't
Super
like
Smash
that
Bros.
at all.
Melee, but I was never able to unlock.
Forget it.
I thought that
I think I need to
Paper
knock some
Link was a
sense
thing.
into you.
And I don't remember where I got this notion from,
Well,
because
it's
at
been
first I thought, like,
lovely.
oh, one of my cousins must have mentioned it to me. But, like, years later, when, like, I mentioned it to my cousins, they were like, what? I never told you about that. What are you talking about? I thought, like, Paper Link was, like, this real character in Super Smash Bros. Melee that was, like, super exclusive, and you had to try very hard to unlock. And, like, keep in mind that also Melee was a thing, like, before I was on the internet. I didn't really get online until I was, like, 9, and at that point, Brawl was out. So, like, that wasn't, like, a thing for me. So I have no fucking idea where I got this notion of Paper Link from. He's not from any real video game. And apparently my cousins never told me about Paper Link, so, like, where the hell did this guy come from? How did he enter my subconscious?
You like that?
Yeah, let's get a combo going. 4 combo.
You like that?
Wait, why did he do that? Just do that.
Meanie.
Gonna absolutely wipe the floor with ya ass.
Meanie. Let's try that again.
I never back down.
I guess Link Between Worlds Link is kind of like Paper Link, but that's more like Mural Link. What's that? What's the ad with Santa? What's Santa, like a Santa M&M's ad? He did.
Better now, S?
You're lucky I'm not only cute, but also ridiculously generous. I'll forgive you. This time.
But you better watch yourself, T.
Anyway, so this mysterious person you're all after, this Marl. I guess I'll help you find her.
Really, S?
I mean, we don't.
I don't
do
know.
anything,
I don't
nothing's
remember
gonna
the
get
M&M's
fixed, right?
commercial where they meet Santa.
Doesn't really sound like we have a choice.
That sounds like familiar,
Thank you.
but like I don't remember anything about
You
it.
got it. Yay! This is so cool, isn't it, Ringo? It sure is. Well, better drag everyone else out of the SS Tetra. Let's go. Wait.
I like that in a
We get to go
world
on
where
the starship?
fucking like walking, talking M&Ms exist, and they just like
So let's
coexist
hurry
in
up
like
and
the
go.
human world. Like to them, like oh no, there's no way Santa can be real. Talking M&Ms and walking M&Ms, that's reasonable. That makes sense to my human brain. But Santa Claus, fucking Santa
Forgive me
deniers.
for my silence. I've been contemplating our situation. I believe it's
Guess
in
I
our
don't
best
watch enough
interest
TV.
if Margaro and I stay behind. There's still a substantial amount of data to analyze if we aim to learn anything.
Yeah. I gotta say, I'm pretty curious about the starship myself. But I'll be way more useful here.
Maguro, Reese, you guys are the best. Just you wait. We'll assemble a team of superstars.
There we go. Welcome to the SS Tetra area. I'm probably not gonna do the, bonus levels quite yet. Maybe I'll do that, like, on a third stream of this. Because it'll probably take us, like, 2 streams to get through the main story.
I can't believe it.
Why don't you trust Maguro, our friend Maguro?
I'm on a starship. STAR ship. I'm on a starship. Shut up! You're on board the SS Tetra, so show a little respect.
Nothing but respect for my tubes.
Earlier? Anyway, I can totally.
Also, yeah, the map is a bit much. Back in Puyo Puyo Tetris 1, it was just a simple menu. I don't mind the map too much, but it can be a little confusing to navigate.
Isn't it awesome?
I mean, you could just easily scroll through the
Like something
levels.
straight out of a sci-fi movie. A shy play what now?
They don't have. They have starships, but they don't have movies in the Tetris world.
I guess you could say that.
They have fucking
I had
starships,
your life.
but they don't have movies.
Really? You do?
Either that, or S has never watched a movie in her life.
Well, to me and the others, it's just a plain old ship. But
Yeah, they're
if
playing
you're that
sport ball on the
interested in
table.
it, I suppose I could show you around.
In Tetris
You
world,
really are
science
generous,
fiction is
Matt.
just called fiction.
I know. I told you. First off, this is the common area. This is where the crew gathers for meetings. And whenever there's spare
Yo,
time,
do you think, like, the Tetris world is the one
we
picture
take
of the
part
future
in some
world?
training exercises.
Like, you guys know the World If meme?
What kind of training? What else? This counts.
That's what I imagine the
Oh,
Tetris world
we
is
gather
like.
Here? Now?
Never seen Star Wars. Never will. Alright, let's focus up.
I like. Oopsie. Lipstick. Oopsie. Like that? Tetris. You like that? Oopsie. You like that? I got it. Here I go. Play.
Whoops, I fucked up. Whoopsie. What the fuck? I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up.
You like that? I got it.
I'm so sorry. God, wasn't that post like a fucking Tim Heidecker tweet? The fucking, what the fuck? I fucked up. I fucked up. I'm so sorry. I'm trash. Wasn't that by fucking Tim Heidecker? That's like really funny to me that he of all people tweeted that.
You like that? I see.
And then that was just like a big like fucking thing on Tumblr in like 2012 or like 2013.
Here I go. You like that? I like it. Play. Tetris. Ah! You like that? I like it. I like it.
Why did I do that? Oh my god, why did I do that?
You like that? I like it.
Oh, whatever.
I knew I'd win.
God, I want to play WarioWare Gold.
That was fun. So you and the others train like this all the time? Yeah, I guess we do. Who here trains the hardest? I'd probably say... Hey! What happened? You're distracting me! I don't have time for games! What? I have actual life and death matters to tend to, you know. Oh, like what? For your information...
I mean, it's WarioWare. I think it's got... I think it's gotta be hokey.
Excuse me? You take over from here, T.
Like, part of the appeal of WarioWare is that it's kind of a little shit. But, like, it's like, fun, but it's, like, a lot of the things surrounding it are a bit shit. Because the whole idea is that it's Wario gathering a bunch of people to make, like, micro games, and none of these people have actual game dev experience. They're just, like, random people that Wario got.
You do?
Of course. Anyway,
Orpulon, tiny little man. It's very funny that he's a tiny little man. I don't like the style that much in Gold either, to be honest. I think it's, like... I say I like that, Orpulon is a tiny little man, but fucking... I don't know. The style, I don't remember the artist's name, but, like, having, like, all... Like, my main issue with that art style is that every woman has same face. Every woman has same face. They all just, like, blend in.
Huh?
I guess so.
What's the matter?
What's going on? I could have sworn I just saw a chihuahua
It's
in a swanky outfit pass by just
It's
now.
a style.
It was sprinting at full speed on 2 legs, and it was howling the whole time. Does this not sound insane to anyone else?
No, that was just...
What's wrong, doggy? Aw, don't be scared. We haven't even done anything to you today. Yeah, we haven't shoved your head in a bucket, and it's already way after breakfast.
These children are evil.
We didn't slip a single firecracker under the door while you were in the bathroom.
J and L are fucked up.
And did you find any rocks in your food today? I don't think so. We've behaved ourselves all day.
J.L.
P!
Yeah, I like these two, too. They're just rude little children.
Running around. They kind of look alike, and they're in perfect sync. Twins? Well, it sounds like they might be borderline.
Oh my god, Arl! You can't just call someone a psychopath.
I suppose introductions will have to wait.
Arl!
J.
I wouldn't even do that, and I got the diagnosis!
Hey, it's T. What's up? Hey, it's T. Why do you look mad?
I ran by earlier, and he was much more agitated than usual. Were you two pulling pranks on him?
I did say I wanted Arl to be more rude, but that's not what I meant.
P. No way. False accusation. Weren't you listening? We said we haven't done anything wrong today.
Is that the truth?
Yeah, honest. It wasn't me or Jay that I was running away from.
I see. Is there something you'd like to share with me then?
Nah.
Excuse me?
Why should we tell you if you won't believe us anyway? Why should we tell you if you won't play with us?
Fine. Just one game, got it?
Now we're talking, T. Let's start, T.
Right. Okay then.
Tetris battle!
Alright, let's beat these rude little children. What? Oopsie. I fucked that up.
Hi there. Double biscuit.
Well, you hate to see this happen. I won.
Your fault, Al.
I never back down.
Yeah.
Looks like we lost, Al.
I don't know. I like
But it sure was fun.
having played WarioWare like all my life. I think WarioWare's got to look a little ugly, but not in the way that that style was. Because that style, it's like they're all same face. WarioWare style is like it's supposed to look a little weird and amateurish.
I'm Jay.
Because they're usually not super high budget, and it's supposed to be like, oh, once again, Wario and his friends are getting together making weird games.
As you might have noticed, they can be a bit of a handful.
Smooth Moves was god tier for this.
However, when they hold hands, a mysterious power causes their senses to heighten. They've saved the SS Tetra and its crew countless times.
We're superheroes.
Now tell me, you two, what was I so scared of?
Well,
Why is Wario friends with so many children?
presents on the ship.
I feel like Wario is like a pathetic enough man where he can't like become friends with anyone other than people who are significantly younger than him. Because they look up to him and they're like, wow, Wario's so cool! And then Wario's just like, yeah, whatever, kid. Can you make this game for me? Can you like make this game for me? I'm too lazy to do it myself.
Someone with an
Hey kid, eat the brown part of this banana.
No way. Could it be?
Where did this happen?
How should we know? Go find I. He can tell you everything.
Yeah, I just get the impression that Wario, like, in order to fund these games, like, he's not gonna be able to convince a lot of, like, older people to do it. Also, yeah, he has to be able to say Santa isn't real to them. But, like, he has to be able to convince someone to make these games for him, and, like, a lot of adults would be like, what the fuck? Do you know how hard making a game is? But a little child is like, oh no, that sounds cool. I would love to do that.
You're facing me.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a tight spot he's hiding in. Boy, is he shaking.
Yeah, but some of them are just, like, very respectable people, and they just do it. Probably because they're too nice. Also, Mona, like, just very much respects Wario and think he has, like, the greatest style in the world.
He's not anyone's pet. He's the SS Tetra's chief engineer.
I remember in, like, WarioWare Gold, Mona's story, she's like, oh my god, Wario's like a fashion genius.
Sometimes, but he knows
She thinks Wario's the greatest guy in the world. And then Wario's at home eating garlic and farting. And he's like, garlic tastes good.
tea. It's safe now.
Garlic tastes
Listen,
good.
I have some questions for you.
I'm gonna scam people today. For real. Get some taste.
Can he even talk? Maybe only Chi understands him. Kind of like with me and Kirby. Goo goo. Oh, I get it. Whatever spooked him.
Also, no
sounds
problem.
like us now,
No
too.
problem, Zip. Hope you feel better.
You sure now's the best time to be
To
asking
Wario
questions?
face.
You're right.
It
They
does.
can wait till later.
This is freaking awesome. I don't know what Seuss would say in the show.
How he's surrounded by unfamiliar
I haven't watched
faces.
Gravity Falls since it, like, released.
Pee, 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 pee. Ruff, ruff. He isn't getting any calmer. What do we do?
Well, there is one thing we haven't tried yet.
Pee, pee, pee. Hey, I like the way you think.
Ready, Eye? We'll battle until you come to your senses.
Time for a doggy battle.
Tetris battle! Beautiful! Spin attack! Beautiful! Spin attack! There! Yeah! There!
Now then. Now then. How interesting.
I won.
I
Of
never
course,
let
that's the
down.
best way to calm down, doggy. Also, I have rewatched some episodes of Gravity Falls, and I think, like...
I apologize for losing my
I think it's aged pretty alright. I think it's like a pretty good show
All
still.
better now?
Maybe not like the best thing ever. Like it was like a lot of people thought it was like the best show ever when it came out, but it was like it's a pretty good cartoon. I feel like if you're gonna watch like a story-based like children's cartoon, like you could do a lot worse than Gravity Falls for sure. But I find Gravity Falls to be one of the shows I respect the most. And the reason I respect the hell out of Gravity Falls is because it knew when to fucking end. They had a story in mind, they did 2 seasons, and then they dipped out. They didn't keep going, they didn't, like, the studio wasn't like, oh no, keep going. Keep going, this show's really popular, keep going. They just ended it. They did the finale, and it was over.
Any presents you encountered?
Because, like, so many, like, shows on TV, they just don't know when to end. Like, on the opposite side of the spectrum, granted, this is not a cartoon, so it's, like, a completely different genre, but, like, fucking Supernatural lasted 11 seasons, it just fucking dragged on.
This is bad.
Maybe it would have been a fine show on its own if it was only the first couple of seasons, but it kept fucking going. It went on for so long, and at the end of it, it was like the stupidest fucking thing in the world.
Let's go, let's go.
It was
Okay,
so
we'll talk
dumb.
more later, Eye.
Oh, I got good news for everyone, though, unrelated to the conversation we're having at hand. I always like to look at my phone to see the new deals online. Naruto Clash of Ninja Revolution on Wii is $20 brand new on Amazon. So if you're a big Naruto head, you might want to jump on that. The Naruto fans are going to want to keep an eye on this deal.
And then, Papa,
Yes, yes.
I worked super hard, and I was so nice to everyone. I did such a good job.
I see, I see.
Am I a good girl?
You are a good girl, and you did a good job, S.
No, I can do so much more. I can be an even better girl, the best girl. Gee, my back could really use some attention.
I will now pat your back as an expression of affection.
Papa, Why are you so amazing and wonderful?
It's her dad.
Huh? S? I didn't know she had a softer side to her.
Try not to stare. Don't make direct eye contact. Well, this is going to be awkward.
Will I stream the
Hey there,
Fat Dog
S.
Mendoza video game? Is there a Fat Dog Mendoza video game?
Happen to see anyone?
This is news to me. I, like, barely even know what the hell Fat Dog Mendoza is. Hold on, I'm looking this up.
All right, T. S has filled me in on most of the details.
Thanks, S.
Oh, you made it
Save us some
up?
time.
So you were just gonna have me put Fat Dog Mendoza into
From someone as thoughtful as me.
Google and look up a video game that doesn't exist.
Whoa! The robot just talked to me.
You must be Ringo, Amity, Carl.
I forgive you, but don't do it again, because I'm very gullible.
My name
I was
is
just
Jack.
ready to
I am a
accept
crew member of the
Fat
SS
Dog
Tetris.
Mendoza as
I
being
perform
real
variety of tasks
as a
on
video
the ship.
game. I mean, they had Super Duper Sumos as a video game. I say at that point, the sky's the limit.
I am pleased to make your acquaintance.
Yeah, nice to meet you. Wow, he's pretty polite. Right, Carby? Goo goo.
Zed's a very reliable crew member. By the way, Zed, have you seen anyone suspicious around here? Is something wrong?
I must apologize, but I cannot recall whether or not I saw anyone. My memories regarding this matter appear to be compromised. It may be a minor bug.
Well, that's not good.
Do not worry. A bug this small can be squashed with our usual procedures.
Got it. Say, Ringo, maybe you could give it a try.
Whoa, talk about delegating. You sure you're okay with me doing it?
I mean, it's a
Of
captain.
course.
He's the captain. He's used to making everyone else do things for him.
Besides, after watching all these battles from the sidelines, you must be itching to battle yourself, aren't you?
How did you know?
I can just tell. We seem to be similar in that regard, I've noticed.
Well then, I won't hold back. You there, Zed! I'm your opponent now.
Yes, good. Let us have a nice, clean battle.
Let's do this!
Alright. That's not what I meant to do. I'm going a little too fast, too quick right now. But it's fine.
Solved it. Got it.
Say, I had an idea there, but I didn't execute it at all. That was an idea that did not leave the planning stages.
Solved it. Solved it.
Uh-oh.
Solved it. Solved it. Got it.
There we go.
Severe damage.
Solved it. Got it.
Damage received.
Solved it.
I did it.
Mode engaged.
That was perfect.
I like how all the other, like, Tetris characters are, like, more subtly designed after the block they're based on. Zed just has the fucking, like, red Tetris block on him. They didn't give a shit. They were just like, whatever, just put it on him. Don't be a bitch.
How was that?
Excellent, thank you. I can now recall the event clearly. The suspicious figure went down that corridor there.
Got it. Thanks, Zed.
Wait, so did you find the criminal you were chasing, or what?
I wouldn't exactly use the word criminal, but the one we've been tracking may be on the ship.
Then I'm coming too. I want to take a good look at their sorry mug and give them a piece of my mind. And I won't rest until I do.
All right, then I'll be counting on you too. What about you, Zed?
When the Puyo is
From what I have observed,
Whoa!
JL and I have not yet fully grasped the gravity of the situation. They are likely unaware of the danger that awaits. I will go and explain everything to them in detail.
That'll help a lot, Zed.
Oh, Papa, you're the most wonderful Papa in the whole universe. Take care.
Please be careful.
Let's go.
Eep-pee. Here I come.
Alright, let's keep going.
Hey, so I wasn't sure whether I should ask or not, but what? I think I know what you're gonna ask, Ringo.
And you shouldn't ask
Yeah.
it.
Maybe it's time to address the big mechanical elephant in the room. Goo 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 goo. Okay, so what is it? Well, you know how you kept calling Zed Papa? Yeah, so? He's my Papa. That's what I call him.
Yeah, about that.
Beep, beep, pee, pee, pee. I mean, just look at him. Zed's not really your Papa, is he?
Amity, what the fuck?
What? Of course he's really my Papa! But maybe the situation's a bit more complicated than we thought. I'm telling the honest-to-goodness truth. He really is my Papa. He's the only Papa I have. I really shouldn't have opened my big mouth. Don't say that. You helped me reinforce something I already know in my heart. But, Amity? Yes? For questioning my relationship with Papa, you must suffer my wrath. Time to face your punishment. Okay, fine, I'm sorry. Just knock it off with a death stare, will ya?
Well, she's not even gonna get punished for it, because I'm Amity and I'm gonna win. Yeah, the stack I'm doing is kind of... It's not very good. And I think I did it wrong. Oh. Yeah, no, I did this wrong. Well, that part was fine. Ooh! That was the best combo I've done tonight. And it wasn't even that good.
Let's try
But I'll take it.
Yes, I said I was sorry.
Don't beat yourself up, Amity.
Are you kidding, T? You're taking sides with Hat for Hair?
Hat for hair? Listen, you've got it all wrong. You and Zed have a special bond between you two. That much is undoubtedly undeniable. And nothing anyone says or does can ever change that.
You're right. I might have overreacted a bit. Okay. Not sure I get what's going on.
Yeah, the hat's not hair, but it could be.
Zed says his papa, I guess. Got it.
If you remove the hat, do you think Amity would just be bald under
You
it?
probably shouldn't think about it too much either, Ringo. That's just the way it is.
Alright then.
Like, you think you remove the hat and it's just like all shiny?
Let's keep going.
I mean, like, the hair that's like
Yeah,
sticking
let's
out
go.
would be fine. But like, on top, there's just nothing there.
Here I am. Man, we've searched high and low for this shady character,
It isn't hair, but it's also not a hat.
but still no luck.
That's just what her head looks like.
Pee.
There's also
I guess the hair that's
this
sticking out could also
person
be
may not
part of
even
the
be on
hat.
ship anymore.
It's like a half wig, half hat.
I'm sick of all this running around. Gotta say, I didn't think the SS Tetra would be so big. Have you guys been living on board for a long time?
That's right.
Don't you ever go home? What do you mean? This is our home. Look, I already have a headache, so can you not with the ridiculous questions? You're making it worse.
Would it kill you to dial it back a bit, S? Amity, how do I put it? Everyone on board this ship was brought here by the same person. We've become like a family, to say the least. Apart from the SS Tetra, we have nowhere else to go.
I didn't know.
Don't look so sad. We enjoy our time together and keep ourselves entertained.
Well, that's good to hear at least.
Our mission is, well, I suppose you could call it Space Patrol. Our adventures on the humble SS Tetra take us all across
Yeah, X
the
is-
vast
X is
emptiness of
fucked.
space. We find and report any abnormalities to a specific person.
Oh my god, that's like the first episode of the show too. That happens in like the first episode of the show, and I hate it. I hate that Donkey Kong's skull is just shaped like that. And like they reinforce that in the games, because when there's like the bone Donkey Kong, like the dry bones equivalent of Donkey Kong, he's got like that's his head shape. It's so fucked up. Why does Donkey Kong have a skull like that?
What is it, Oh?
So we meet again. It's her. She's here. It looks like you're all having lots of fun. I think that's wonderful. I really do.
Hi, Marl.
What exactly are you plotting?
I've said it before and I'll say it again. I'm here to spread fun. With the worlds merged together, nothing can stop us from battling all we want. Just think, we can battle for all eternity. What could be more fun than that? Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep.
What is it, Oh?
Oh, they retconned Bink? Oh shit.
Now listen, everyone. I'll be waiting.
I hope
for
they
you at home.
retcon Donkey Kong's fucked up skull,
You
because
get
I
to
hate
chase
it.
me After we battle some more. How fun. Hey, she's getting away! Go, 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 go! We have to go after... Hey! What the... Puyo Puyos are appearing! Everyone, leave this to Amity and me. Time to do some popping. You ready, Amity? Yeah! Ready? Set...
If you get Carbuncle mad, you fucked up.
Puyo battle! Goo-goo!
I don't know if this is a good stack I'm doing. Nice. Can you die now? Thank you.
Big victory!
Big victory for Big Arl.
We got him, Amity! We sure did, Arl. Go, go, go! Pee-pee! Pee-pee-pee-pee! Pee-pee-pee! Pee-pee-pee-pee-pee!
What was that?
What's going on, T?
According to O, when we all battled, lots of power was released. Marl then absorbed all that power for herself. Now it's building up inside her. O was observing and analyzing the power released by Arl and Amity. It flowed directly toward Marl.
In other words?
We're fucked.
Pee-pee!
It means that the more we use our abilities and spells in battle, the more power Marl accumulates.
Marl is gonna go Catholic Beast
What
mode.
she really wants? Power?
God,
Just stop
why is
battling.
Catholic Beast mode like the funniest phrase in the world?
What to do with all the power she's gathering? Goo goo. Goo goo goo. Only one way to find out. Let's catch up to her.
This is really fun to
You're
you.
facing me. We've got you now.
Oh my. You're much quicker than I expected. Peep, 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 peep.
We know what you're capable of. You're absorbing the power that's released whenever anyone battles.
I can't wait for Marl to have ultimate power.
That's
I love Marl's design also. I think she's hilarious.
I have?
Yes?
Is that really what I've been doing?
Apparently so.
I see. So that's what's going on.
Excuse me?
T, don't let your guard down. Pee-pee!
Right.
Let's put this whole power-absorbing theory aside for now. What I want is the fun you all share with each other. That hasn't changed. But then our worlds will be all mishmashed together, right?
Ultimate power!
Oh, mishmash pish-pash. Huh? Everything will be fun forever this way. Isn't that just wonderful? Wait. What? Goo-goo-goo-goo. Goo-goo-goo-goo. Totally, Carby. Something's definitely up with her.
Noise of the
Look
year
at her.
2021.
Isn't it obvious? She's not having fun at all. What? We've been sorts of things.
Mate, I'm genuinely just here for a laugh.
And my gut says you're not really having fun. You keep messing with everyone's heads and running off. You're forcing our worlds to merge and forcing everyone to battle. Something tells me you're not doing this because you want to. That's why.
Is this game not over yet?
Is a
There's like 7 chapters. This is only chapter 2. This is a fairly beefy story mode.
Hey, I think you're starting to get through to us.
Joker mode.
How could you say such things? Arl's right.
Yeah, no, this is a beefy game.
Okay, just listen. I'll tell you what fun is all about. When you have fun, you're supposed to be relaxed, excited, dazzled. But
Although there's one chapter later in this game that like sounds like that's like absolutely like fucking filler. When we get to it, like you'll know exactly what I'm talking about.
my heart. So I'm your mouth. What about it? It's spewing nonsense. Try shutting it. I happen to think this is plenty of fun.
Amity, watch out!
I wouldn't get in my way if I were you.
Very well. It seems you're finally showing your true colors.
Pee pee pee! Pee 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 pee!
I'll be your opponent.
Oh, fun. Yes, that's right. This is going to be so fun.
Is that the only word you know? I'll be back up, everyone. It's time to battle, Marl. You're
All right.
facing me.
This should be easy. This is a freebie. Doing a skill battle with Tetris, forget about it. Oh shit, I fucked that up. Fuck, I tried to T-spin it. I tried to save that by T-spinning it, but I didn't do it properly. I don't know how to do T-spins well. T-spins are like insane concepts to me. They're not real.
I won't lose next time.
I know
That took
that
45 seconds to do. That was so hard! It's very funny that out of all video games that are more cutscenes than, like, actual playing the game,
Marl?
like, this is one of those games. Also, hi Jen, welcome.
This isn't
I-
fun at all.
So,
I can say that
Jerma
for
said he
sure.
was I'm peanut butter jelly time?
So then,
Like, he made the song?
that's actually fun.
Or, like, is he saying, like, he's just the banana from it?
Amity? I am? Of course. I nearly forgot what kind of person you are. Huh? What does that mean? I can't. It's not allowed. It's not right.
I can't call you a bitch, I'm sorry.
And she's gone again. Guess we're back to square one.
At least now we know what we're dealing with.
Yeah, you're right.
Well, the funniest reason to leave a Jerma chat...
Well, hey there.
Huh?
The funniest reason to leave a Jerma chat is because you saw his Funko Pop. You saw his Funko Pop collection and you just said you had enough.
And pickles
Because
are
if
too
you look at a
sour,
Funko
but you
Pop,
need
you're filled with a blood rage.
of sugar. I got candies, jellies, macaron, cream puffs. What else?
Lemris?
Is this a friend of yours, Amity?
This is Lemres. He's a funny
We're
wizard.
from the same world. He's super strong.
The name's Lemris. Some folks call me the Comet Warlock. Pleased to meet you. I was getting the sense that something wasn't right in the world. So I decided to do some investigating.
Extreme blood
But before I knew
rotation.
it, I somehow got whooped here.
it's the fucking wizard.
But he seems harmless enough.
He's a big fan of snacks and treats.
Oh my gosh, where do I start?
Afraid it'll have to wait, Amity. I've got some bad news, unfortunately.
If it's not sweet, though, he
Rick is
doesn't
in
like
trouble.
it.
What?
I don't think Lemrez would be a potato chips guy, is all I'm saying.
You know who I am?
Sort of. All I know is that you're involved in the print incident.
This edible...
So if you don't mind,
This
I'll need you
edible's
to come
taking
with me.
forever.
Right. Okay.
Sorry to spring
You
this
guys
on
have seen the official Sega
Time is
PlayStation
of the
controller,
essence,
right?
you know?
I don't know if
Let's
I
get
could
everything
find it,
together
but
first,
there's an
then I'll
official
fill you
Sega
in what's going
PlayStation
on.
controller.
Alright, here we go.
Yeah, he sounded a bit more dopey in the original Puyo Puyo Tetris. Yeah, hi Other Morgan, welcome. It's always a good time to talk about Sega PlayStation. Why is Sega blocked? What? I just noticed that you had to fix that in auto mod. Sega was blocked for sexual. Is there something Sega Enterprises is not telling us?
EPP.
What is this place?
This is our home. Welcome to Print Town. It's the most wonderful place there is. Relax, unwind, and go have a good time. Is what I normally say, but Lemris, what the heck happened here?
I think it'll be quicker just to see for yourselves.
Because they do it Nintendo. That's my favorite answer.
It looks like your
That's my
friend's
favorite
caught
answer
up
so
in this
far.
mess.
Unlike Nintendo, Sega is not allowed, not afraid of letting you fuck.
But Sega
Nintendo's not allowed to even touch that. That's not true. Nintendo publishes Fire Emblem.
I hate to say it, but it's
Fire Emblem is probably more overtly sexual than anything Sega's put out.
We have to hurry.
I guess the Yakuza men are very homoerotic. I've never played the Yakuza games. I don't know how sexual those games are.
when I saw what was happening, I wanted to help, but there was nothing I could do. There were just too many of them. Amity, Aro, think you could take a look around and help our friends?
There's like this old fucking like image edit of like a fucking like fake Donald Trump tweet that's just
There you
like,
go. T.
why won't they make Rouge the Bat's boobs bigger? What are they so afraid of? And I think like I stole that quote from like some comic artist that has me or had me blocked on Twitter.
Exactly where you
They had me blocked on an old account.
I need your help finding that out.
And they just like said that. They made some other like very baffling
Read
tweets.
you loud and clear.
But also like I don't feel like name dropping them because I'm not here to start drama. I'm not here on my Twitch stream to start drama with people who have me blocked on Twitter.
I mean is, I can't say I know you very well, Lemris.
Well, you're not wrong.
I need to know if I can really believe what you're saying. How do I know you're someone I can trust?
Pee.
Fair enough. As a gesture of goodwill, help yourself to all the pudding, eclairs, and chocolate you can eat.
Yeah, he is.
None of those strike your fancy? Well, I can think of one other thing that might.
I like where this is going.
I was hoping you'd say that. Shall we have a Puyo Puyo battle?
Ready for a Tetris battle?
Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yeah, an alternating battle.
Puyo Puyo!
He's like Garfield. Yeah, Satan's still called Dark Prince. Nobody else is good enough for him, and also I don't think anyone else is like old enough for him. I think like Lemrez is like around 18. And like everyone else he hangs out with are like middle schoolers. Oh, I fucked that up. I don't think he's that much older.
Here. 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 Come on. Let's mix it up.
I kind of miss the old Tetris theme from Puyo Puyo Tetris 1. The OST in this game is... there's some really good tracks, but there's some other tracks that I'm like, oh. I think in Fusion mode, which I don't remember if you have to play in story mode, you have to play it a lot in the story mode of Puyo Puyo Tetris 1, and it was miserable because Fusion mode is not a good mode. But it just has, like, one of the weirdest, like, dumbest songs of all time. It, like, tries to combine the themes of Puyo Puyo and Tetris, and it just does not work, and it's really funny. I may have to play a game of Fusion mode just to make you listen to it.
Here. Come on. What?
Oh, I barely missed getting a big, long, blue combo.
Here. Come on. Parfait. 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 Let's mix it up. Here. Come on.
Nice. That's a big, meaty combo. Get the hell out of here, T. Oh, you're so screwed, dude. Just die. Just die, T. There we go.
Better next time. Piece of cake.
You're strong.
Not so bad yourself. So, you trust me now or what?
Right. Yes, I suppose you seem like a trustworthy person.
Hey, glad to hear it.
Though I'm still interested in how you know who I am. But now's not the time for that.
Well, thanks for the help. Alright, Amity, Arl, can I... Oh, they left. Look at them, already off to a head start. So reliable, so determined. We better get a move on too, shall we?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Wonderful.
Yes, the Tetris characters are named after pieces. So, the Tetris characters are in fact Tetris Gajinkas.
So, tell me, oh wise and all-knowing Comet Warlock, what exactly do you want us to do? Wait, scratch that. First, I want you to tell us everything you know.
Well, there's still a lot I don't know myself. But it all began when I started to get the sense that something was watching us. Naturally, I started digging around. That's when I learned that it wasn't a something that was watching us. It was a some who. And that
Is
some
Cassandra
who
Lee Morris
was
like a
bent on
voice
plunging the
actress?
world into chaos.
It must be that girl. What in the world is she?
Well, for starters, some call her the dimensional parasite.
Parasite?
Oh shit.
Why?
Because she wants the Puyo Puyo and Tetris dimensions merged. And she wants everyone to keep battling each other. As long as that's
Oh my god.
potential to cause some
Oh my god, I
serious
can hear it
damage.
in her voice too.
You figured this all out by yourself?
Oh my god, I can hear it too. Jesus
No,
Christ.
Not by myself. Besides, some of this is just speculation. I could be totally wrong. Plus, that girl is.
What are you talking about, Marl being a tapeworm? What?
And I gotta say, she does a pretty good job of staying out
What are you
of sight.
talking about?
Interesting.
Except, she seems to be particularly
guess.
with you two.
Huh? Us?
I see.
So I figured I'd stick around with you guys. Then maybe I'll get a chance to finally meet this Marl.
I mean, nobody was calling Lavos a fucking tapeworm when he was destroying the world.
hey, hey! The party has officially started! Well now, what's with all the shad expressions?
Whoa! Where'd this barefoot fish man come from? Or is he a man-fish?
Now,
Here's a
let's not
funny
get
fish.
Caught up in the deets. It's time to boogie! Don't waste this opportunity! Can't say I'm too sure what's going on. All we could do is keep Clam and have Finn battling.
Oh, yeah. If the dimensional parasite corrupts you, then you end up like this. You'll wander around mindlessly challenging anyone to battle.
Huh. Okay, good to know.
Is there a way to reverse it?
This is just a hunch, but maybe battling someone who does know what's going on can snap him out of it.
Yeah, it was very important that they kept the fucking fish man.
Woo! Can't shake this dancing Elin! Yo, Yellowfin! How's a trout a little dancing?
Pee-pee-pee!
Come on! My hop step will totally school
Imagine
you.
playing.
Let's dance! Let's battle! What are you waiting for, Skipper?
The best part is that the fish is not even from an alternate universe. He just lives there. He just lives in your universe. He's always been there. Uh-oh. We might be in trouble, Stadians. Oh, I won. Never mind. Well, no, he's been like a fish man forever. Also, yes, you will one day you'll be able to do the ultimate, the nuclear option.
It's all gone, baby.
Excellent. Looks like I was right.
If that snapped him out of it, then he must have ran into the dimensional parasite.
I feel like one of these days I have to do like an actual codename Steam stream.
Did you happen to run into a strange girl with a crazy laugh?
Oh, right. Yeah, it's a lot more than 10K.
How did you know?
Do you know which way she went?
I don't know if I could stomach playing through all of Codename Steam, though. I think we do, like, one stream of it, and then I never touch it again. Because it's fucking Codename Steam.
Okay, let's go catch up to her.
I'm with you there.
I'm not too sure what y'all are scheming, but good luck. If you need me again, just say the word. Your fish is my command.
I could just do the demo of Codename Steam. Oh god, could you imagine that being a part of the Night of the Demos 3?
I'm here.
Night of the Living Demos? I gotta see some more demos that tickle my fancy.
Search starting to get to you?
No, it's not the search that's bugging me.
I don't know if I'll do a Night of the Living Demos
It's
this
not only
month,
the look that bothers me. It's the work.
but it's definitely gonna be a recurring segment.
Yeah, get what you mean. I'm like that too.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay though. We'll find her, and when we do, we'll make her tell us.
Yeah,
everything.
I can like hear the Sothis in her
Especially why
voice.
she's so obsessed with you and me.
Us.
Well, because this whole thing kind of started with us. Oh yeah, and X. I think he knows something. I bet he brought us
Oh, you're
together
right.
for a reason.
Yeah. What was that?
At least Ringo wears an outfit.
Settle this for good.
Sothis is dressed like whatever the fuck that is. Sothis design is a bit shit. A bit shit.
I'm sorry, but you've got the wrong person.
But I heard Puyo battle sounds.
I was doing Tetris.
I thought it was Arl.
Oh, geez, sorry to hear that. Well, see ya.
Well, see ya.
Wait a minute. I'll take anyone at this point. I just want to have a Puyo battle so bad. I'm losing my mind.
Is she?
Yep. Looks like she's been corrupted too.
Well,
Yeah.
Can't just leave her hanging.
That's like my opinion of it too.
You with the tail and the loud opinions. Oh.
It's a step up from Fates.
I'll take you
I'll say that much.
Now let's do this fair and square. Let's battle.
Fire Emblem Fates to this day is still my least favorite video game ever made. And I've played a lot of shit. I've played a lot of video games in my life that I thought were pretty bad, and none of them have beaten Fire Emblem Fates. Not a single one has even come close. Don't remind me.
Solved it.
Okay, at some point I'm gonna have to get rid of all this shit, right? Oh, Draco is starting to do some shit.
Solved it. Got it. Solved.
Ah, that would have been so good if that thing wasn't there.
Solved it. Got it. Solved.
Goodbye. That was a... I just, like, absolutely decimated her. Get the hell out of here. Why are you saying... What? I don't think that's what Ringo is supposed to say there. Huh. Why does Ringo say that there? What? That's not your line.
How do you feel now?
I'm obsessed with the way Holly said that in the one, like, Among Us stream.
Doesn't feel so wrenched up anymore.
Sounds like a win to me.
Looks like that helped.
I hope Holly doesn't mind me cramping her style a bit.
Did you happen to run into a strange...
I will now be introducing a funny bird mascot to my stream. No, I'm kidding.
Does this girl have an eerily frightening laugh?
Yes, that's her.
Then she went further in, I think.
Awesome. Thanks for your help.
Okay, let's move on.
We should just like steal from other streamers from now on.
I'm not too sure I get what's
You
going
guys should
on.
just like tell me a streamer and I'll steal something from them.
Case, good luck.
And then like
Call on me.
at a No, no. I'm not doing that one. I could steal from Ninja. If I wanted to steal from Ninja, like, the easiest thing I could do is go to Europe and, like, destroy Notre Dame. Ninja did what in Europe? I do have Kiwi. Kiwi is a funny bird.
You really think she's here?
I don't mention Kiwi enough on stream.
Well,
Because, you know, she usually doesn't leave my dad's office.
Piccolo?
Friend, Ringo?
Yeah, I'm gonna rob Ninja and talk about it on my stream and then immediately get arrested.
So he says.
Wanderer of Worlds?
He goofs around a lot, but he's tougher than he looks.
Then he'd make a perfect addition to the team.
You alright there, buddy?
Yeah, it's just... I'm sensing it again.
I figured you were after that girl, so I waited here for you.
About that girl, Ekalo. Do you know which way she went?
She came, she wreaked out her havoc, and she left. You won't find her here anymore.
Holy shit.
Is it just me? Or
That
do I
rules.
seem stranger than usual today?
What do you...
Forget it! Let's battle, and you better make it fun. Because a fun battle is all that matters.
Yeah, what's your new joke, Jen? This better be a good
I knew
joke.
it. He's definitely been corrupted.
Are you serious?
Alright, that's the new joke.
I'm so happy. So much fun. I can barely contain it.
Hey, wait a minute. Ekalo, did you actually...
That's right. I wanted you to come and help me personally. That's why I let myself get corrupted on purpose.
Ekalo!
What? What's going on?
Just Ekalo being Ekalo.
I'm aware I just met him, so forgive me if I'm being presumptuous. How desperate do you have to be to pull something like that?
Pee! Pee 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 pee!
Please help me.
I hate to say it, but we have no choice. We have to do as Ekalo says.
Ekalo just likes causing problems.
Get this over with.
Let's have ourselves a mixed battle.
Mixed?
Ekalo likes just like starts problems because he thinks it's funny. All right, here we go. Tetris easy. Not what I meant to do. It's my bad. This is another game where I'm trying to go too fast, too quick. Because you only get so much time before it swaps. You cheater! I'm sure there are ways you could, like, cheat at Tetris. If you were, like, really desperate, there's probably a way you could, like, cheat at Tetris. That's a question for a scholar and not for a Morgan, though. Morgan SMP cheats in Tetris? I didn't. What? I don't even own an SMP. Why would I cheat at Tetris? I feel like you couldn't cheat in Tetris without people, like, realizing you're doing it. Oh, SMP means survival multiplayer.
That was perfect.
Like Minecraft. Like, awesome Minecraft, my favorite game, Minecraft. Ringo just called fucking Ekalo an idiot.
That was fun.
Ekalo!
Take it easy, Ringo. Why don't I share a valuable piece of information with you?
A piece? This better be a whole chunk of information. We haven't got all day. Tell us all
They
the-
shortened the word by one letter.
Well, someone's upset.
Oh, gee. I wonder whose fault that is.
Anywho, let's get to the point. Comet Boy over there wasn't the only one who knew about these events before they began. The Dark Prince also knew, and so did the Keeper of Dimensions, and of course me. We were all trying to think of ways to stop it.
So do you know what Madame Parasite's goal is?
About that, I want you to help her.
What? Not stop her?
Right! Let's meet up with Amity and Arl first, then I'll dive into the details. They should be getting together right about now. We should get going too, Ringo.
Oh, okay.
Excuse me, Ekalo? I'm T. Pleasure to meet you. But why?
Alright, this way!
He got so hurt by that.
Pee 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 pee.
But why? Okay, that's 4.
Here I come! I got here as fast as I could. No sign of any trouble yet, though. Maybe I'll find out more if I talk to someone. Hey! I see Rafina and Liddell! Oh, Amity! Why, if it isn't Amity? Hey, are you guys okay? Huh? What kind of way is that to greet us? Oh, I mean... hello, friends. You guys are definitely my friends, right? Liddell, you're so sweet and nice. Rafina, you're such a hard worker, and you're always going, oh. I guess what I'm trying to say is, are you both still yourselves? Amity, is there something you're not telling us? Liddell, did something happen to her? No, not at all. Come, Liddell, another battle. I can't think of anything more fun than Puyo Puyo battles. We can do this for all eternity. You have no problem.
Super Mario World
right?
is more fun.
Amity, please help me.
I like Tropical
Rafina's
Freeze a
been
lot.
acting a bit strange today.
I
admit.
But you know, none of them really beat Hoop and Stick.
But forcing me into
Nah,
Puyo
not
battles?
Tetris.
She's never done something like this before. Is this true, Rafina?
I don't know why that's
can
like
I
what my
say?
brain
It's
went
just
to was like, oh,
fun.
I could think of things
Am I
more fun.
wrong?
But I mean, nothing's more fun than Hoop and Stick. I think like Hoop and Stick is an unfair metric to rank anything with.
You're definitely acting
Yoshi's
weird,
story,
Rafina.
I don't really like Yoshi's story that much,
Amity,
to be honest.
if you're going to get in my way, then
I don't know if
you
that's
will
like
be
a
my
controversial
opponent.
opinion. I played like Yoshi's story on N64. Oh, thank you, Morgan. Thank you,
Let's
other Morgan.
begin.
I know you're not biased just because you're also named Morgan.
We'll have ourselves a
It's a weird game. I don't hate it,
Ha!
but I don't know, like... It's like, as a follow-up to Yoshi's Island, like, yeah, it's a hard sell. It's a little funny. I think it's fucked up that there's, like, permadeath in that game. Because that game isn't very long, but I think, like, I got to the last level, and then because there's, like, permadeath where, like, you can't get any of your Yoshis back if you die with them, like, I just game overed, and it was like, oh, well, I have to replay the entire game if I want to beat it, and then I just didn't do that because it was Yoshi's story.
Here I go. Here it comes.
Yoshi dies forever.
Here I go.
Oh, I'm die. Goodbye.
Here it comes.
I don't know. You once again, you guys have to keep in mind that I am infamous for being like like a big N64 hater. Not even like a hater, it's just that like I have no nostalgia attached to most things on the N64. So a lot of it is just like, oh, I don't care about this. Like, I'm a bigger PS1 fan than I am an N64 fan. The PlayStation 1 has so many classics. And I know the N64 has so many classics too, but I don't know. I don't know, it doesn't appeal to me as much. The PS1 has Parappa the Rapper. That's all I'm gonna say. Oof, ah. Move over, Mario. Here's 40 winks. I don't know though. Like I think of the PS1 and I think of like, man, so many great games on that system. Like Parappa the Rapper, LSD Dream Emulator, the Crash Bandicoot trilogy, the Spyro trilogy, Tony Hawk's Pro Skater, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, Gex 2.
Oddly refreshed somehow.
It's Gex Night, everyone. I actually own the first Gex game on PS1.
I needed to battle with every fiber of
Metal Gear Solid, Final Fantasy VII, like, come on. And it's not even, like, fair. Now, to be fair, the N64 has plenty of classics of its own. And the N64, I would say, has more revolutionary games. Like, games that absolutely shook up the industry. Like GoldenEye and Mario 64, Ocarina of Time. These are like those three games fucking completely shifted the direction of the entire video game industry. I mean, I would say Final Fantasy VII did that too, but like not as many games. Also, yeah, that's one thing that was Sony's advantage back then, but is their detriment now, is that third parties, like, all flocked to the PS1. Also, yeah, GoldenEye is, like, such an anomaly, because it was a licensed James Bond movie tie-in that changed shooters forever. It came out 2 years after the actual movie. It was originally meant to be a SNES game. It was kind of a mess in development.
But I can help too.
But it was also one of the biggest sellers on the N64, and one of the things that kept the N64 alive.
You really do care about me, don't you, Rafina? Oh, thank you. Maybe I do, maybe I don't.
I like Rafina.
Well, you too.
I think she's cool.
Please be careful.
Thanks, Liddell. We'll try.
Hi, Sig.
Oh, Sig! Hey! Look at the way his head is tilted to the side. He's just staring blankly at his red left hand.
Sig!
Oh, Amity. And Ragamuffin.
Oh, will he ever get my name right?
Rafina, I don't think now's the time.
Yeah, the little ladybug on his head.
To him later.
Say, Sig. How's it?
What?
Are you woozy? Head feel funny?
Isn't this the way Sig always acts? These questions are getting us nowhere. His answers are confusing and, quite frankly, a hassle to figure out.
Rafina, be nice. But I see your point. Sig is just so easygoing that it's impossible to read him sometimes. He didn't even seem to mind much when his hand turned red.
Left hand.
What was that, Sig?
Some girl I've never seen before came by earlier wanting to battle. My left hand's been weird ever since.
What? How?
Like, it's really noisy. Practically deafening.
What do we do, Rafina?
Oh, what a bother. So,
I wonder who his
it
voice
remains to be
actor is.
seen whether this
There's
pearl
probably a
was
pretty
corrupted or
prominent
not.
voice actor that you're recognizing.
I suppose we'll find out after a good Puyo battle.
Are you being serious right now?
Prepare yourself, Sig. It's Puyo Puyo time.
Oh my god, I can hear Lorenz in his voice. Jesus Christ. Yeah, we're gonna have enough for all 3 houses. If, like, Fire Emblem voice actors keep showing up.
Huh?
Eh?
How's that?
Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
Huh?
Eh?
How's that?
Here it comes.
Yeah, no, I completely fucked this up.
Here it comes.
It's okay, that might have been a decent combo.
How's that? Sapphire.
Here it comes.
My doggies are being rowdy. Oh god! Well, welcome back.
How's that?
Jesus. Computers are finicky creatures.
Huh?
Well, I don't know why I called them creatures, they're machines. I'm trying to humanize my computer. Or, like, animalize them, I guess? Yeah, they're creatures. Yeah, anthropomorphize. I'm trying to do that to my computer.
Here it comes.
Oh boy.
Man, this is just not a good setup for me to be able to do much of anything. Well, I beat Sig anyways, so it's fine.
Any doubt?
I'm a big fan of a little Puyo Puyo humor.
That settles that.
Well, I guess there was no harm done. How do you feel now, Sig?
I think it settled down.
Huh?
My left hand, it was being loud. Now it's not.
That's a good thing, right?
I think so.
Then we did it! Oh, I almost forgot. We're looking for someone, Sig. A girl.
Okay.
And we sure could use your help.
Okay.
Wow, thanks! Then let's go!
Okay, bye.
Really, Sig?
My goodness, this is absolute torture. Enough already. Stop playing games and start following us.
Fine. Let's do this.
Sig's turn. Oh, fuck, I dropped my Joy-Con! No! These things are so expensive! And they break so easy.
One more battle.
What's gotten into you today? You
Hi,
crossed
Klug.
the line from annoying to majorly annoying. Do you know how hard I have to try just to avoid you?
Shut up! I could say the same thing about you. But
No, I'm not playing with a single Joy-Con. I'm playing with the 2 Joy-Cons.
No, don't.
I think it's a very comfortable setup.
I'm not crying.
Because the D-pad buttons work way better than, like, an actual D-pad. Especially, like, a Switch D-pad. Like, ugh, the Switch Pro Controller is such a shit D-pad.
Now even my book has an odd feeling to it. This all started when we battled that girl. What do I do?
I think the scariest tweet I ever saw was from one of my mutuals who said
Are you okay?
they like Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 because they can play it with a GameCube controller. That is, like, probably the scariest way you could play this video game.
Nothing seems to be okay.
Because the D-pad on that sucks. And the stick is very, like, stick controls are very awkward.
You could say we're
The
in a bit
fucking
of a bind.
GameCube D-pad of all things.
I wouldn't say no.
I
if
mean,
you were to, offer your assistance.
it's not the literal worst D-pad.
We should just leave.
I think the worst D-pad probably goes to one of the Xbox D-pads. Like, I know one of the Xbox D-pads, probably the original 360s, is, like, stiff as fuck.
Felly appears to be in the same condition.
The Wii Remote D-pad is okay. I wouldn't say that's, like, a low-tier D-pad. That's, like, a mid-tier D-pad for me.
Yeah,
Huh? Sig?
let's do this.
The best D-pad is the SNES controller D-pad, I think. But even then, like, I would not want to play Puyo Puyo, or rather Tetris, with that.
Counting on you.
Like, I'm, like, so into, like, the buttons of the Joy-Con.
Hey, you.
I don't know what's going on, and I don't care. If anyone stands in my way, then I'll destroy them! And it'll be so fun! Come forth,
Oh yeah, the 3DS D-pad is pretty bad. I think the 2DS D-pad is, like, better. I don't know if it's, like, a high-tier D-pad, but the 2DS D-pad I remember being nicer. That's probably, like, mid-tier. I could make, like, a tier list of all the D-pads in the world.
As planned.
I wish I could, if I made, like, that D-pad, I wish I could put the PS1 D-pad, like, super high, but in all honesty, like, my hand kind of cramps after using it for a while. That's, like, probably a mid-tier D-pad, at least. And maybe it's gotten better with later PlayStations. I don't remember the PS2 D-pad being all that bad. PS4 has a really good D-pad? Ooh. You see, that's my weak point. I have not touched a PS4, like, ever. And now I'm kind of reaching a point in my life where I'm kind of like, oh, maybe I do want a PS4. Here's my problem with, like, Sony consoles these days, and why I have, like, so much fondness for, like, the PS1 and PS2. It feels like when Sony consoles release, there's not too many reasons to get them. Sony consoles are like an investment. Like, you can be pretty assured that later in their lives they'll be good. But, like, early on, PlayStation consoles are a bit tart. There's only, like, a couple games to play on them, and they might be a couple games you don't give a shit about. But they get better. They get better, typically. I remember having some fun with the PS3 at a friend's house. Ooh. Yeah, Sony games get pretty cheap. One day I'll buy, like, a used PS4. Not right now, though, because the PS4 is recent enough where they still, like, used PS4s are still pretty costly. You're still spending, like, $300. And, like, the Switch is definitely not a powerful system at all, but it is still current gen. So for $300, you're probably better off getting that, considering it's starting to get, like, some games that are coming to PS5 too. I don't know, though. I don't know. That might just be, like, my Switch bias, because I like the Switch a lot. I like the Switch so much I'm playing it right now. Yeah, you definitely undersold. Because PS4s still go for, like, $300. It might also be quarantine tax. Because games, like, older games and consoles have been getting more expensive in quarantine, and they're likely to go back down after quarantine. So 200 might have actually been reasonable back then.
No, you can't.
Guess we're swapping. Huh?
I can see it.
Yeah, people are looking for shit to do in lockdown.
See it. It's coming.
1 year anniversary, baby!
I can see it. It's coming.
Guess we're swapping.
I can see it. Horror.
Sign. 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 Sign.
Horror.
Guess we're swapping. Huh? How's that? Sign.
I can see it. It's coming. No.
Man, Sig is not, or Feely is not dying. We've been at this battle for a while.
Guess we're swapping.
Horror.
Can you die, Feely? I've been in this battle forever.
I should have predicted this.
1 year since HLVRAI caused lockdown. Yeah, Wayne Radio TV said when he started HLVR, I'm gonna make sure this global pandemic gets stretched out. Oh god, remember when they were called Tumblr Funny Men? Wayne Radio TV does good shit. I recommend his streams. He does, like, the streams I wish I could do. In that, he's able to do more high-concept stuff because he has a bigger budget. I don't have the budget to do a lot of the shit he does. I don't even have a green screen. Yeah, Randy ruined everything, and now Randy's just, like, a musician guy.
I've regained my senses?
Right.
You did it, Sig!
Yeah, remember his Beat Saber stream where it blue screened if he fucked up? Yeah, Randy's just the home residence guy now.
Still.
I know he said some, like, weird shit,
Lemris warned you, so he knew about
but I don't know exactly what he said.
Naturally.
And I don't know if I care to start drama with the fucking home residence guy
Then does he know
live
about
on
the
stream.
world
I'm not sure.
This is getting more and more complicated. We've searched around Primp Magic School long enough.
I know he does music for Dad. The fucking YouTuber Dad, he did music for that guy.
Agreed. This is Lemris we're talking about. He'll know all the details.
Yeah, I guess so. I just came rushing over here when I heard you guys were in trouble. I left without listening to any more of what Lemris had to say.
Probably not the best call.
Lol.
Well then, let's head back.
Yeah, no, there's a YouTuber named Dad. It's like a very surrealist channel, if I had to put it anyway. Alright, here's the worst character in the game. Here's the worst character in the game.
I know the fate of the world is at stake. And I'm definitely worried about my friends and everyone else. But it's just...
That's not the same guy as Hot Dad. Hot Dad and Dad are different YouTubers.
Goo, 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 goo. Yeah, you really get me, you know? Anyway, there are some things I just don't see going well. Like, imagine if Shezo and Rulu actually needed help.
Yeah, Nathan Barnett, not Nathan Fletcher.
Then imagine if I told them I was
Nathan
worried
Fletcher is like a Phineas and Ferb character.
They'd be up in arms. How dare you assume we can't defend ourselves? Goo goo goo? Goo goo. Exactly. They take that kind of stuff way
What is
too
Nathan Barnett's
seriously.
latest tweet?
Especially
What did he
on
tweet?
paper.
Who is this
creeper you speak of, Arl?
Whoa! So, do you appear out of thin air when people
Want
say
abs?
the word creeper? That's quite a skill.
No, I just want you.
Oh, sorry. Was that my cue?
Laugh. Laugh.
Creeper. Goo.
Laugh.
Goo.
Laugh.
No, wait! What I meant to say was, I just want you to confirm something.
Yeah, I know. Ridiculous.
Please laugh. This is the funny. We're the Puyo Puyo devs. This is the funniest joke we have.
If you didn't say those things, that's just classic Shezzo. Goo.
Silence! I'm working really hard to fix this bad habit.
Wait, you are?
Of course I am. I'll be on top of this soon enough. I'll even be on top of you, too.
Shezzo. Goo.
No, not again. I meant to say, I'll rise to the top and claim victory over you.
It's almost impressive. Never seen anyone mangle words that badly. In a way, it's a real talent. Goo.
The joke is he makes innuendos.
Shezzo?
Arl,
He looks really angry.
I shall have you.
Let me guess. You meant to say, I shall have victory and you will pay, right?
This is excruciating. How long is this cutscene?
But that's beside the point. Oh, let's do this.
Okay, Puyo battle!
Alright, let's do this. The Busha mode is really good. Ooh, you're so dead, Shezzo. Now get out of my sight.
Big victory!
Kill this bitch.
We did it! Victory for us! Goo.
If you hadn't distracted me, the outcome would have been different.
How did I distract you? Wait, that's right. You said you wanted to confirm something with me. Is that the distraction you're talking about?
Right. That's the whole reason I was looking for you. I wanted to ask.
Yeah, Arl should be allowed to decapitate Shezzo again.
That laugh. Goo. Could it really be?
I'm all yours.
Shezzo! What a pleasant surprise running into
Sonic the Hedgehog! Oh my god, he's in the game. I mean, he is in the game.
The adorable, strong, and dangerously intelligent witch. It's potion time. Huh? What's going on?
Just keep watching. You'll see soon enough.
They should have put him in the story mode.
I want you. Goo.
Huh?
Submit to me. You know you want to. Shazo. I didn't know you two were...
It's all a misunderstanding. There's something wrong with Witch.
You've got that right. I can't explain why I feel so desperate. Listen, Shazo. We'll have ourselves an endless Puyo battle. Then I can completely indulge myself in sweet...
Yeah, her name is just Witch. They didn't bother to give this character a real name. Her name's just Witch.
Did Witch always talk like this?
That's just the problem. She's been chasing me around for a while now. I believe some sort of power has taken over her. Arl, you always seem to be at the epicenter of trouble. Surely you must know something. That's what I wanted to confirm with you.
I'm not always at the center of trouble.
You kinda are.
Witch is definitely acting weird. I wonder if this is the danger Ringo and the others were talking about.
Goo-goo-goo.
So you do know something, Arl.
Only a little bit.
Enjoying your little chat over there, you two? Well, if you're not coming to me, then I'll come to you.
Arl, I'll handle her. We'll talk when this is over.
Okay.
Finally! Time to have a little fun!
Puyo Puyo!
Tetris!
Let's get it on!
It's also important to note that Shezo's full name is Shezo Wegi, which is probably the most impressive namelet name I've ever come across. I fucked up.
Take this! Thunderstorm! Take this!
Here we go. Please die. Ugh. How much longer are you gonna make me play as Shezo? Uh-oh. Goodbye, Witch.
What happened?
The day is mine.
Owie.
Have you come to your senses, Witch?
Yeah, are you okay?
Huh? Oh. Oh my. I feel funny. Like a bunch of clouds and webs were just sucked out of my ears.
It seems like she's back to normal.
Ever since I met that girl, I felt like I had to keep battling and battling. That was all I can think about up until a minute ago. What's up?
Keep battling and battling, you say?
Goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo?
This might be more serious than we thought.
Goo-goo-goo-goo-goo.
Pardon me, Ara. But it seems like you're quite involved in all this.
Involved? If by involved you mean dragged into it, then... yeah.
Please, explain yourself.
You can tell us if something's wrong, Arl. In fact, you know what this is the perfect time for? Some of my special witch's brew to put your mind at ease.
And we're gonna be feeding Marl. Oh, fuck. And we're gonna be feeding Arl the gay potion. In my defense, the two names are basically exactly the same.
How about I fill you in on what's been going on? Goo-goo! Goo-goo-goo-goo-goo-goo! Here I am!
So that's what.
Yeah, Marl can get the gay potion too.
A mysterious girl and merged dimensions.
Okay, you guys want to talk about gay Puyo Puyo?
The one who may be the
There's like
behind these events.
There's like a fucking Puyo Puyo stage show, right? You know, it's a thing in Japan. Obviously, it's not like Puyo Puyo is much bigger in Japan. So they were able to get like a whole stage show for the games. So there's one point in the story where Ringo and Amity have a quiet moment with each other where they start singing about what, like,
Wow, that's impressive, Shezo.
like what's in their hearts,
Dark mage for nothing.
and they're talking about like holding hands too, and I'm just like,
Though I can't really say that in this case.
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
Had gone easy on me in our battle. It seemed as if it was simply an excuse for her to measure my abilities.
Interesting.
Hey, that sounds just like what happened to me.
You too, witch?
That's the funniest way I've heard Shezo described yet.
I'm taking this seriously enough. Okay, no more playing around. If this girl's gonna go around forcing everyone to battle, then she has to be stopped.
Goo-goo! Goo-goo-goo! You said it! Even I'm upset, and it takes a lot to upset me.
This is a waste of my time.
Shezo, what the heck?
Is what I'd say if I didn't care. But I do care. She's threatening to upend my quiet way of life. And I won't sit around doing nothing while that happens. If you're going after her, then count me in.
As long as you're being sincere.
Goo-goo-goo-goo-goo! Goo-goo!
Oh? Is that Shezo and Witch I see?
Hey, it's Rulu!
Oh. Why, if it isn't Arl, arch nemesis of Lady Rulu, Queen of Martial Arts.
Rulu, now's not the time to...
Well then, how about a more formal greeting? Like with a Puyo Puyo battle.
No, not you too, Rulu!
Not sure I follow. Unless this is just your feeble attempt to escape.
Rulu...
What are you waiting for? Let's battle!
Alright, time to beat up Rulu.
Time for Tetris!
Well, this is a bad situation. Also, yes, the clown honk is an inspired touch.
I'm ready! How dare you!
Hope you're all having a clownful day.
I'm ready! Fireball! Yaha! Ha! Ah! Rock punch!
Okay, I'm not very good at Puyo Puyo. I've made this abundantly clear. But is it just me, or is it, like, easier to, like, take on the AI in Puyo Puyo mode? Just based on how fast-paced Tetris is, and the fact that you're you're not able to do attacks as quickly. I don't know. Well, I killed her in Tetris, so I guess it didn't matter. Yeah, probably.
How? Next time you won't be so lucky, Arl. Mark my words.
Rulu, do you feel okay? Are you hurt? Can you think straight?
You're creeping me out. And I'm always at my peak performance. Lady Rulu never loses control.
You don't? So, you don't feel like you were forced to battle me?
Of course not. I battled you because I wanted to.
Although,
those squares were unusual. Seeing them all mixed in like that. I wonder what they were. Do you know, Arl?
Are you positive you're okay?
Shezo, why is Arl acting so strangely?
Well...
I see. This girl does sound familiar. And what happened to me sounds just like what happened to you, Shezo. I was somewhat curious about her identity, but I never would have imagined how troublesome of a child she'd be. The Dark Prince and I will not allow her to run amok.
I forgot about the Dark Prince! Goo goo!
Do you have to shout?
I'm sure the Dark Prince is fully informed on what's going on. I wonder where he is right now. Let's go find him. Goo goo!
You're going to look for the Dark Prince? Then I'll do you a favor and assist you.
Oh, please. I knew you'd involve yourself the moment you heard the Dark Prince's name. We know how you are, so cut the patronizing tone.
Now, let's hurry along.
okay, probably one of the funniest bits in this series, which is not in this game, it's in Puyo Puyo Tetris 1. The funniest bit in this entire series, and it's probably Shezo's best moment, is when Arl leaves Shezo alone with Rulu, as, like, Rulu comes to her senses, and, like, Rulu just starts, like, talking about how much she loves the Dark Prince to him, and she just keeps going and going and going, and then after, like, Shezo just, like, fucking loses it. He's like, oh my god, shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear about the Dark Prince's hair. I don't want to hear about his fucking horns. I am going to lose my goddamn mind. It's funnier than I'm describing.
Here I am! Ringo! Tay! Look! Everyone's here!
Amity! Arl!
Hey, so, kind of a lot happened. Everyone was being forced to have Puyo battles. Yeah, thankfully, a lot of them managed to snap out.
Oh shit, I accidentally skipped.
What about you? What did you find out?
Alright, everyone relax.
This would be a good time for us to sort out what we know so far.
PvP!
Now then, Captain's report.
So that's where we're at. I just don't get it.
It's just like Smash Brother, everyone is here.
Why?
In the field.
Oh, by the way, we're looking for the Dark Prince. Ah, and there he is. Goo.
Arlie, Car Bunny. It is I, the nobility of the night, the chaperone of the shadows, the gallant of the gloom. The Dark Prince is at your service.
I've rushed to your aid in your time of need. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
Well, I didn't ask for it.
Future world.
Goo goo. Goo 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 goo. Say, Dark Prince, I hear you know a thing or two about the dimensional parasite.
You heard correctly.
Care to share?
Well, for starters, the dimensional parasite is an absolute fool.
What?
Her sole focus is preserving the rules that govern the worlds. She cares about little else. All that drives her is to maintain the balance between fun and order.
What are you talking about?
You'll find out soon enough.
The dimensional parasite?
Indeed. It's such a pity.
Yeah. Goo goo.
We can't let things continue as they are now. If we do, we'll have no choice but to face the worst possible outcome.
What?
But with yours truly by your side, you've nothing to fear. Now, Arlie, accept the aid of the Dark Prince. And may your passions for me burn brighter than 1,000 suns.
My head. Goo goo. I can't believe I'm doing this right now.
What was that, Arlie? Don't you worry about a thing. I promise. I'll go easy on you.
All right, everyone. I need your help. Let's teach this Dark Prince a lesson. Goo goo. Goo 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 goo. Here I come. Time for a battle, Dark Prince.
Yeah, we're gonna beat his ass.
Here I am.
I'll take the default team. Fuck that up. He just starts stacking. It doesn't matter what the stacks look like, I just gotta start doing them. See? That's what I'm talking about. See, you just start stacking, and then things will come naturally. Goodbye.
That's not what I expected.
Big victory.
We don't have time for your dumb games.
Oh, that's my Arlie. My love. My fiancé.
How many times do I have to tell you? Stop calling me your fiance. Goo goo. Goo goo goo.
Oh, such delightful torment.
Hey, Dark Prince? I was thinking it'd be real nice if you tell us where that girl is.
Very well. I suppose I could. After all, I was just stalling this whole time.
What are you saying?
Almost time, isn't it, Wanderer of Worlds?
Right on time, in fact. Fine work getting them caught up in that battle. Just enough time for a distraction. And now
Oh, hi! Hello. Who sounds like David Bowie?
Oh. I didn't hear a peep out of you that whole time, now that I think of it.
Or, no, sounds like David Bowie. Who sounds like David Bowie?
The dimensional parasite.
I was, like, distracted for a second.
No way.
Here's Marl.
No way. No way. It's you. We meet again, Madam Parasite.
It's highly improbable that's her actual name.
You're all such bullies. So now what?
Being so mean to her. And for what reason?
Well, when you put it that way, just promise you'll stop what you're doing right now. This doesn't need to get any worse. Sorry, but no can do. She's getting away again!
After her, Arlie!
Go get her, Ringo!
If she gets away now, things are going to get very, very ugly.
Alright. I think we'll do chapter 4, and then I'll call it there. Not what I meant to do. Yeah, this is the menu. Do I like Puyo Puyo or Tetris? I like both styles. I'm more accustomed to Tetris for sure. But I like I like Puyo Puyo.
Whatever should I do? All I want is to make everything as fun as possible. But you bullies keep getting in my way. We're not bullies, honest.
That's just because it's easy. That's my answer.
It doesn't matter whether you're in
Nah,
or
but
bad.
yeah, both. I like both styles a lot. I think both styles have their merit. Tetris is kind of the easy answer because it's like everyone knows Tetris.
Yeah.
Tetris is like a universal thing, but Puyo Puyo is very fun.
Good stuff. So we won't hold back. You all scare me, and away I go.
Well, bye.
Hey, she's about to get away again.
Yeah, Puyo Puyo you have to practice a lot more.
Everyone, surround her.
I think most people I know who haven't, like, played Puyo Puyo Tetris are, like, scared of the Puyo Puyo part.
Roger. Magro, Reese, we need
Because Puyo Puyo is definitely, like, you gotta think about it. And you gotta, like, learn to, like, set up combos, which is hard to do. I'm still not very good at doing that. I've gotten better, but as you can see, I'm not getting, like, crazy, like, 8 combos like some people can.
Isn't exactly the well-behaved sort.
There have been some times where I've accidentally done, like, incredible combos, and I'm like, oh, how'd I do that?
What about me, Ringo?
You're at large. Just keep your eyes peeled for trouble.
That sounds like a job for someone without any skills.
Well, yeah, that does sound like you said it, not me.
How rude!
That's a really good
You are
bit.
willing to help us no matter what. You've made that pretty clear.
Yeah, that's pretty much all I got.
Well, that's good enough for me. So let's get a move on.
Ringo's so rude to Heckalo.
Very well.
Get ready, Parasite. Here we come.
Alright. Oh, Big Bang. I'm pretty good at Big Bang. Big Bang mode. Unrelated to the theory.
Getting fun. Here.
There we go.
Solved it. Got it. There it is.
Not related to Sheldon. Not him.
Here I go.
Oh, this might work.
Solved it.
No, that didn't. Damn it.
Circular dance.
I gotta be careful. Oh, I messed that up too. It put me back at the baby level combo. There we go. That one's easy. Here we go. Oh, I messed it up. Ugh. Whatever. I'm actually not as significantly ahead of Marl as I should be. Yeah, that didn't finish her off at all. Oh. I keep messing this up. It's been a while since I played Big Bang mode. It's easier for me to do Big Bang mode in Tetris also. I have, like, the Big Bang mode Tetris combos, like, memorized at this point. I've done it so many times on my own. And I've gotten, like, ridiculously far. Done. Good. Nice. Yeah, Tetris patterns are definitely easier to recognize right off the bat. Here I go, though. That's a good combo. I think I win just based on that. Sorry, Marl. What? How is this still going? How is this still going? Look at my point lead on Marl. Come on. Give it to me, game. Oh, I keep messing up that specific combo. I don't know how to do it right. Yeah, I don't want to get rid of them yet. Oh, that didn't work. That wasn't the proper combo. Damn. I think we still win, though. Like, this has to be the end of the battle. That took a long time, once again. Big Bang mode isn't my specialty. I think Big Bang mode is fun, though. It's much better than forcing me to do party mode in the story mode. I don't know why Puyo Puyo Tetris insisted on making a lot of the endgame stages like party mode and fusion mode.
Now I'm getting mad. Magro, race, Ekalo! We did what we could. Your turn, Amity. It's up to you.
Me? Okay, I'll do my best. I need your help, everyone. Here I come!
Face to face, no escape.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! She's coming this way! I won't let you through! I won't let you
I love Amity in this game.
Amity. Gather your words.
She was kind of like very not great in Puyo Pop Fever, but like in Puyo Puyo Tetris and Puyo Puyo Tetris 2, they really did a good job of defining her personality. I love her.
After all, I'm here.
Ha-ha! Let me show you how it's done.
Everyone!
We're here to help too.
Naturally.
My thing is that I just don't, I don't like Puyo Pop Fever in terms of, like, the characterization. I think it's fine as, like, a Puyo Puyo game, because, you know, you get to play the funny Puyo Puyo game. but, like...
Take it easy, Felly. Jeez.
In terms of, like, how the characters in the story act, it's just, like, very... It doesn't have the same personality that every other Puyo Puyo game has.
And it's time, Bora! I see. This isn't really... fun.
Alright. Game wants me to beat her in less than 2 minutes. I could probably do that. If I play well enough. That's a decent combo. It's not like a fantastic combo, but I'll take it. It's a combo we're gonna get. I like how we've also accepted that Marl is just like an evil version of Arl, even though I don't think that's what, like, her name was originally, like, supposed to be like. I mean, I can't confirm that, but I don't think the, like, developers of the original translation, which is the Japanese version, I don't think they were ever like, no, yeah, Marl is just an evil version of Arl.
Very good.
Ooh, I might have just messed up really bad. Okay, I gotta start clearing stuff.
Here. Very good.
Nope. Oh my god. That's our first loss. First loss of the night. Uh-oh. Yeah, Amity got a little owned there, but it's fine. Hold on a sec. Okay, we're good.
Here. Very good. Whoopsie.
Ooh.
Here. Very good.
Yeesh. We might be in trouble, Stadians.
Here I go. That hurts. Here I go. Ow.
Oh, I did it. Never mind. I did that really quickly, too. I guess that makes up for the fact that I got owned.
We did it! Thanks, everyone! Why? How? What? Just wanted everything to be fun. Why? How? Well, why don't we talk about it? Otherwise, how are we supposed to understand each other? My head... It hurts! Why does it hurt so badly? Huh? I will be the last one standing. I will be victorious. Because
We need to get Marl a therapist.
Aren't I? Aren't I? Hey! Arl! She's headed your way! Leave it to me. We'll stop her. Here I am.
Bout of emotions.
Hey, you! Not having fun anymore, I take it? Are you crazy? I've never had this much fun in ever! Now fight me!
Amy!
Cuckoo. Corby,
What's holding you back, Arl?
Shazo, I can't bring myself to look at her.
That doesn't sound like you at all. The girl whose stare can crush an entire family of cockroaches from across the room? That's the Arl I know.
When has anyone said that about Arl?
You came all this way, only to back down now. You're really getting soft, Arl.
Say what?
Yeah, come on, Arl.
Don't hold back, Arlie. You've got to go at her with all of your might. If you don't, she may never snap out of it.
Such supportive words from my Dark Prince.
We'll block off her escape. Just leave it to us.
We won't lose this time.
You can't bust out freshwater moves in a saltwater scene, catch my drift? So let's throw 'em out of the water, baby!
She hates
Come on,
cockroaches.
Arl.
Let's handle business.
Everyone. Goo. Yeah. You're right.
Everyone knows Arl and her classic dagger vision.
Give it another shot. Everyone's turned against me. I don't believe it. You, dimensional parasite. Time for us to battle.
Alright, let's go. Oh, nope.
Ow.
Doing some kind of combos here.
Here. Very good. Ow.
That was something. It wasn't much, but it was something.
Here. Here. Ow.
There we go.
Ow.
Yeah, get her with that. There we go.
I won't.
Also, I like your Puyo Puyo theory. I like that theory.
Why? Why can't I win? I don't get it. How can I be so fun and still lose? Ugh. Guess that's all we can do. Goo-goo. Goo-goo-goo. She's headed your way, T. It's up to you now. Let's end this once and for all. Goo-goo.
Leave it to me. Let's go, O.
Pee-pee-pee!
There it is. Once and for all on in chapter 4 of 7.
You're facing me.
Oh, I'm doing Tetris Big Bang. You guys are gonna watch me do Tetris Big Bang and you're gonna shit.
You're getting on my nerves. Out of my way.
Captain's report. We're preparing to apprehend the dimensional parasite. Upon successful capture, she'll be in our custody.
Pee-pee-pee-pee! Custody?
That's cute, Captain.
Custody schmustody. Let's just tie her feet to the ceiling and let her dangle upside down.
S, what the hell?
And she'll be begging.
Oh my god, S. Isn't that like a legit, like, torture technique?
We saw it.
We definitely saw it. We were both watching her.
That girl seems like she's trying to control everyone.
But she's actually the one being controlled.
My scanners aren't detecting her as the source either. It's something else entirely.
What? Quit spouting nonsense. We need to hurry and...
S, it appears the girl was never an evil entity to begin with. Let us avoid violence.
If you say so, Papa. Violence is definitely not the answer. It's cruel.
Girl boss S.
Well, that seemed
Do you think S had girl power when she tied up Marl to the ceiling and let the blood all run down to her head?
It's time we helped the dimensional parasite. We'll battle her until she's rid of her pain and loneliness.
Alright. You guys are gonna shit watching this. Either that or I'm gonna make a fool of myself.
This is getting fun.
Let's do it. Ready? Prepare yourself. Spin attack. Excellent.
Very good.
Yeah. Let's do it. Ready?
Here I
Spin
go.
attack. Excellent. There. Yeah. Next time.
Fuck, I fucked it up.
How's this?
How am I gonna get people to shit themselves now?
Ready?
Circular dance. That was easy.
There. Yeah.
Here.
Let's do it. Ready? Prepare yourself.
Very good.
There. Yeah. Let's
Here
do
I
it.
go.
Ready?
I've already messed it up.
There. Yeah. Let's do
Circular
it.
dance.
Ready?
That was easy.
Prepare yourself. Strike. Excellent.
Here.
There. Yeah. Let's do it.
Very
Ready?
good.
Prepare yourself. Excellent.
Here I go.
Next time. There. Yeah.
Pastel orb.
Let's do it.
That was easy.
Ready? Excellent.
Tetris, but awesome.
This should be really fun.
And annihilated. Not even close, baby.
Next time.
I never back down.
You can do it, Marl. So many people want to help you.
Piece of cake.
Peep, peep, peep.
It's game over for you.
Please, listen to my story.
What? Sure. Of course.
Peep, peep, peep?
She cried you a sweater of tears and you kill her.
You're facing me.
T, what happened? You won, didn't you? We're here too. Goo-goo-goo.
Oh, everyone's here. Here she is, except she's, well...
Peep, peep, peep. I can't just stop battling like you want. Because that wouldn't be fun. You still can't stop, huh? Then what do we do? Maybe we... help me. What was that? Please, help me. I don't want to be doing this. It doesn't matter how many times I battle. None of it feels fun at all. I'm sorry to ask, but please, I need your help. If that's the case, then leave it to us. Yay! We were
Marl
able to
is the
have fun at
completionist.
the end of the day. And I'm glad we did. It takes courage to ask for help. All right, Carby. Looks like we've got some more work to do. Gah-gah.
You have your own story and your own reasons. All of us here understand that. Thank you for trusting us to help you. We'll do what we can to get you out of your situation.
This is just a
Now
group
let's do
therapy
this.
session.
Puyo,
Tetris,
let's battle. Pee pee.
you're facing me.
This is a boppin' theme.
Let me out.
Uh-oh. I might be doing myself a big disservice here.
Very good. Amulet. Let me
Nope.
try. I'll help.
How about this? There.
Let's give it our all.
Spin attack.
Here. Very good.
Why am I losing? Oh. Marl, what hath you done? You're killing me! I died.
That was a fun battle.
Well, trying that again. That went badly.
Now.
What does Crestfall do? Nothing, apparently. I find skill battles are harder to do in Tetris.
Here. Very
Like,
good.
in general, I feel like Tetris skill battles are usually stacked out of your favor if you're doing a battle against a Puyo skill battle.
Too much fun.
Marl is a gamer without compare.
Let's give it our all. Here. Here.
Yep, I'm still going. This is the last level, though, of this chapter, so this is probably where I'll end it off after this cutscene.
I never back down.
31 other characters leveled up! She's nice now.
Impressive. So, this is who you really are.
Oh, I can still show off how bad fusion mode is.
Thank you.
We haven't gone that late. I could show how bad fusion mode is.
Here, here.
Or how bad the song is, at least. I mean, it's not a great mode either. I don't like fusion mode
Well,
much.
that ends well. We all figured you were going through a lot. Yeah. But you can trust us. Thank you all so much. But first...
Not evil anymore. I want to be loved now.
Parasite. Actually, I'm not the dimensional parasite. Huh? I'm...
What do you think you're doing, Marl?
Where's that voice coming from? Who are you?
My name is not important. What's important is what I'm going to do. And now you can be Marl. But you're just gonna have to find out who the mysterious guy— Oh, fuck, I forgot the— Hold on. Hold on. Get Reggie on there. I forgot the— I forgot the menu is fucked up. That's my bad. That's my bad. Okay. Yeah, everyone think not safe for— Oh, it really doesn't like this menu either. Oh god. Reggie, get down there. Yeah, there's a lot of new characters. I don't even know where, like, these newer characters come from. They must be from, like, Puyo Chronicle or something. And there's still some characters I can't play as from the main story.
Face the darkness.
Not what I meant to do. I meant to alt voice. We'll beat Evil Marl. We'll beat Evil Marl, we'll beat up T. Yeah, here's this, like, fucked up fusion song. This actually doesn't sound that bad right now. This sounds fine, actually. I kept reading YouTube comments about how this was, like, a terrible song. It sounds fine. Do you guys think they lied to me? Would people just do that? Go on the internet and tell lies?
I'm feeling very good. What? Here.
Yeah, it's a very safe mashup.
Here.
Also, this is a very nothing mode. I feel nothing playing this mode.
Here. Very good.
People lie on the internet, but not on YouTube. It's in the YouTube contract where you're not allowed to lie on this platform. They're not very good at enforcing this rule.
Here. Very good. Very good. I'm feeling lucky. Here. Here. Very good. Here I go.
What? I'll do better next.
They had to have updated the game, because I swear to God, like, I heard this song and it was more fucked up. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on a sec. Yeah, look. This one should have it. This sounds fine. Can't hear? Oh, weird. Hold on. Well, then all you're getting is the experience. Oh, it's quiet. Why is it quiet? I have it, like, up 5 decibels. How is it quiet? That's odd. Why is it so quiet? It's super loud for me, too. Okay, it's a... Yeah, no, it's just a very safe mashup. I thought that... Why did I remember that sounding more fucked up? Yeah, the chords are kind of fucked up. It's not very obvious when I'm just playing the game. Yeah, it's a little wonky. But I thought I remember it sounding way worse. I remember hearing it for the first time and being like, oh my god, they put this in the game? What the hell? But it's just like, okay. But anyways, thank you for joining me for some Puyo Puyo Tetris 2. They did what on Gumball? Sorry, chat has to be moved that way to not get in the way of the text. Apologies for that. But, yeah. It's gonna be it for tonight's stream. I want to thank you all for coming. Hope you all have a good night and take care. tomorrow I might do Smash Island. I might, like... Okay, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do Tomodachi Life Smash Island along with TF2, because I don't think either of those segments on their own are long enough to, like, fill a full stream. So I'll probably do both. I'll probably start with Tomodachi to get it out of the way. If I see the slur bot, I'm leaving immediately. That's, like, the goal. But I like to stream TF2 again. I like streaming TF2. And Tomodachi Smash Island is, like, too high effort of a bit for me to have only done it once thus far. So we'll be doing that again. Saturday will be Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness Part 2. And then Sunday, we'll be finishing this game. I might be getting Crash 4 at some point on the Switch. I want to get that game. I'll let you know, though. I don't think... I'm definitely not going to be able to stream it day one. I'm not getting it day one. But so far, impression seems to be... It's a pretty good port. It's obviously downgraded. It's the quote-unquote worst version. But in terms of being the worst version, I mean, it runs at a pretty consistent 30 FPS, which is... Yeah, that's about what I expected, and that works for me. That works for me. I'd get it on the computer, but once again, this computer's an old girl. I'm not sure she could handle that at this point. Like, theoretically, she could handle it better than the Switch, but in practice, like, she's old. Old computer. But, hold on a sec. But yeah, that's it for tonight's stream. Thank you all for coming. Hope you give good night. Take care. I'll be back with Tomodachi and TF2 tomorrow. Bye-bye.